Am I live? Yes. Hello, people. Today live. Olá, pessoal. Bastidores ao vivo, tá certo? Pra dar só uma explicação que eu não apareci essa semana que passou. Eu tive 2 semanas de folga que eu apareci, né, assim, meio falho no meio da semana. E hoje eu vim para aparecer novamente, para dar o parecer daquele fim de semana, aquelas 2 semanas de folga, o que que virou, o que que passou e os últimos acontecimentos. Porque esse mês de agosto, né, agosto no Brasil, para o português, o pessoal fala que é o mês do cão, né, e aí é corrido, é conturbado, é problemático, é isso, é aquilo. Gente, eu coloquei umas coisas que não tá combinando, né, mas é porque eu tô aqui né, preparando ou não preparando, ou planejando e nunca sai, vários planos e projetos e tá bombando aqui meu celular. Enfim, eu tava dando só um pulo de bastidores pra falar que tá tudo atrasado, sim. Mas como eu também não tenho chefe, né, aqui eu mesma sou a minha chefe, então posso fazer tudo do jeito, na hora do dia que acontecer, né. Infelizmente o canal do YouTube mesmo não tem ganho nenhum ainda, então eu fico à vontade de trabalhar no meu ritmo. Eu esqueci de deixar uma água aqui, mas eu provavelmente vou levantar e vou ficar só passando um tempo aqui com vocês, não tem plano nenhum, tem 1 milhão de papéis aqui, que eu não vou mostrar, mas tem 1 milhão de papéis aqui, que eu quero compartilhar, são projetos e planos que eu quero compartilhar com vocês ao longo do tempo. Tem alguém aí assistindo? Depois o pessoal que vê aqui, passar aqui. Então tem os 2 livros que estão rolando, o Clube do Livro, que eu tenho que retornar. Fiz vídeos lendo partes, início deles, 2, 3 semanas atrás. Tirei 2 semanas de folga, voltei na segunda e não consegui fazer nenhum vídeo, só cuidando do OnlyFans. Então, hoje, eu até queria fazer um Instagram, um vídeo live no Instagram, e eu, na verdade, eu devia até fazer isso. Isso que eu vou fazer. Espera aí só um minutinho que eu vou pular ao vivo no Instagram ao mesmo tempo que eu tô aqui. Por quê? Eu tenho que fazer um vídeo aqui para esse canal, só lendo e passando pelos comentários daquele vídeo antigo do NoFap, porque eu não tenho interesse mesmo nenhum, gente, de falar sobre o NoFap, porque a comunidade do NoFap é uma comunidade muito pequena, as pessoas que consumem pornografia são muitas, né, a maioria da população consome pornografia, porém a população que tem problema por consumir pornografia é muito pequena. Então, debatendo estatística aqui, que nem vem ao caso, porque os caras nem colocam a estatística aqui, que é muito pequena, fica debatendo, me chamando, xingando nome e tudo mais. Enfim, eu já tô nesse outro projeto que até vai deixar eles muito mais putos, porque é o OnlyFans, né? Então, pra quem não conhece OnlyFans, gente, quem é do NoFap não vai conferir. No OnlyFans não é um lugar seguro pra galera que tem vício, que tem problema com pornografia, problema com coisas sexy, entendeu? Esse pessoal que tem esse tipo de problema e que tem que ficar longe de pornografia e masturbação e coisa, não deveria nem seguir meu canal, não deveria passar por aqui, deveria, tipo assim, aquele vídeo é tipo assim, o alarme, né? Tipo assim, o trigger warning, né? É tipo o gatilho pra poder despertar diversos sentimentos nessas pessoas, tanto sexuais quanto de ódio. Então, fica longe do meu canal, aqui não é um lugar seguro pra vocês, tá certo? Isso é o que eu posso dizer. E pra quem curte coisa sexy, não tem problema com conversar sobre qualquer assunto, tá de boa com liberdade de expressão e sexualidade, e tem uma cabeça boa e aberta, e tá aberto pra conversa, pode mandar mensagem, tenta falar comigo, entendeu? Debater, tudo mais. Óbvio, se é pra falar de coisa sexy, aí tem que ir lá no OnlyFans, tá certo? Tem que pagar. Por quê? Porque eu já recebi muita solicitação de nude e tudo mais à medida que eu fui crescendo no canal, e é por isso que eu abri o OnlyFans. Então, hoje, eu até pensei em fazer um pouco mais de conversa falando sobre isso, e eu quero fazer no Instagram também, porque tá rolando muito bafafá, conversa fiada, por baixo dos panos, ou gente que não entendeu. As pessoas que realmente se importam comigo e que às vezes querem perguntar, sentem-se às vezes, né, não se sentem confortáveis ou à vontade de perguntar, então eu resolvi fazer esse vídeo e eu vou pular ao mesmo tempo no Instagram. pra fazer isso tudo junto. Então vai virar uma bagunça, mas como vocês já estão acostumados, pra quem já segue esse canal, sabe que isso aqui é uma bagunça. Eu sou uma bagunça, entendeu? As pessoas são meio bagunçadas, né, geralmente, então nem todo mundo é muito organizado, eu acho que, a minoria das pessoas são organizadas, e eu sou meio bagunceira também, tá, gente? Eu era muito organizada, tenho meu OCDzinho, tenho um pouquinho de toque de organização, mas vim tratando ao tempo, e agora eu tô mais desorganizada do que nunca, tá vendo? A bagunça que é meu canal. Boto aqui todas as coisas expostas, né, e agora também com a exposição, né, da minha imagem pessoal, da minha privacidade, da minha sexualidade, da minha parte sexy. Então, assim, tem gente que pira com isso, por quê? Porque tem gente que não consegue manipular vários conceitos ao mesmo tempo, né. Agora tem que lembrar que as pessoas que são, né, mais assim, que têm um QI mais alto, que são mais espertas, que conseguem manipular vários conceitos, elas são complexas dessa forma, elas têm essa diversidade na vida delas, elas são inteligentes, e elas são sexy, e elas gostam de jogar videogame, e elas gostam de fazer artesanato, e elas dançam, e elas cantam, e elas tipo assim, gente, tudo bem, eu entendo. Não é à toa que só existe um Justin Timberlake, né? Justin Timberlake é um só, né? O cara que é, tipo, o sexy faz tudo, né? Eu sou quase tipo isso, mas no sexo feminino. Tipo a Justin Timberlake feminina, tá vendo? Mas, não, e bem provável que eu sou mais esperta do que o Justin Timberlake também, né? Detalhe. Mas tudo bem. Mas provavelmente não danço nem canto tão bem quanto ele. Então, assim, né? Aí as diferenças, as individualidades das pessoas. Eu tô falando demais, mas esse é o meu problema. Não posso fazer vídeo ao vivo, porque senão eu disparo devagar sobre milhões de coisas, entendeu? Eu ia ter que ter um vlog 24/7, né? Tipo, 24 horas, 7 dias por semana. Que aí eu sento aqui e, ó, falo. Aí falo no português, aí depois falo no inglês, né? E aí vai. Então hoje eu tô assim, no meu maior na minha maior descontração, porque eu já comecei o dia não super bem, e vem desde quando eu abri o OnlyFans, tá certo? Só pra deixar umas coisas bem explicadas e claras aqui, eu abri o OnlyFans no dia 1º de agosto, tá certo? O que que é o OnlyFans? Que deve ter um monte de gente que tá assim, o que que é isso que ela tá falando o tempo todo e nem explicou ainda. O OnlyFans é uma plataforma igual o Instagram, tá certo? É bem parecido com o Instagram, porque tem um mural onde você coloca fotos, e você consegue colocar montagem, assim como você consegue colocar foto individual ou pacotes com várias fotos. E você também consegue fazer vídeo ao vivo, como o IGTV, que é a Instagram TV, né, a TV do Instagram, e também dá pra você fazer o upload de vídeos lá, então o pessoal entra, só que a diferença do Instagram pro OnlyFans é que o Instagram é de graça, ou você só tem que autorizar as pessoas de te seguir. No OnlyFans, geralmente, é pago, ou é de graça, mas as pessoas estão tentando vender uma coisa atrás ali daquele mural, né, daquele wall, daquele muro, que elas estão postando as fotos. Então, no OnlyFans, você posta uma foto de biquíni e oferece uma foto com nude, ou não, porque tem gente que só posta mesmo coisa modelo, sexy, só de roupa, só de biquíni, ou posta de roupa, e aí a parte sexy vai ser a de biquíni, a de calça sutiã, de lingerie. Para o pessoal que tá curioso do meu OnlyFans, tem de tudo, gente, tem para todos os gostos. Aí, a princípio, eu tô lá mais pra alimentar mesmo o pessoal que já tinha interesse, que tava pedindo, porque eu não ia mandar nude pra todos os meus seguidores em mensagem privada e particular, ia parecer que, né, ia ficar meio esquisito, eu sou casada, né, e estou em um casamento, em um relacionamento não aberto, monogâmico, né, então assim, ia ficar super esquisito, porque um monte de gente que me segue aqui começou a me seguir no Instagram, começou a me seguir em outras páginas, no Facebook e tudo mais, eu pedindo solicitação e solicitando nude. No final das contas, qual que é o meu pensamento disso? Eu devia estar aberto aqui no Instagram. Peraí que já vou iniciar, já tem mais gente chegando, eu vou conseguir dar a explicação para todo mundo no Instagram. E deixa mensagem aqui, comentário, para eu saber se vocês falam português, inglês, se eu deveria usar uma língua ou outra, ou falo numa e aí falo na outra. Às vezes é difícil, né, de ter esse canal. Então, talvez um dia eu vou ter que repartir a Funny Anzai no sentido do canal. Funny Anzai vai ter que ser Funny Anzai em inglês, Funny Anzai em português, não sei, gente, porque é muito difícil eu conseguir produzir todos esses planos aqui. Eu vou ter que acabar mostrando pra vocês, mas olha aqui, isso aqui foram coisas que eu planejei e que eu escrevi nos últimos dias. Então, assim, tem vários livros rolando, porque eu quero um dia ser escritora, eu tenho esse sonho desde quando eu era pequena, quando eu era criança, e tinha diário e escrevia meu dia a dia, tá certo? E fui até a adolescência, até quase na faculdade fazendo isso, então eu sempre gostei de escrever, gostava de escrever histórias engraçadas, gosto muito de comédia, então tem um monte de coisa aqui, um monte de plano, tem videogame, que é o videogame que tem um monte de gente falando, você falou que ia botar videogame no seu canal, não colocou. Coloquei, tirei, porque tinha gente reclamando, passei pro DOGE, que é o Dodge, que é o do Gaming and Fap, que é videogame e masturbação, que é pra falar dos assuntos que às vezes o pessoal aqui não quer ouvir, e tô com um inscrito só desde então, porque eu não mexi no canal, é muita coisa pra fazer. E eu tenho esse calendário aqui, que são de os videogames. Eu tenho mais de 300 jogos, tá certo? Que eu gostaria de compartilhar, e que eu sei que no Freebird Media, que é o canal do Canadá que eu tô acompanhando. Hi, Andrew. How are you doing? This is my kid, like adopted kid. He's a big guy that talked to me on. But how are you doing? Nice to see you here, and thank you for coming. So this is pretty much what I'm doing. I'm going to jump live on the Instagram too as well, because he's over there. So after I started in Portuguese and then I changed for. Sorry for that. Então, pessoal, tô pulando no Instagram ao mesmo tempo. Por enquanto, só vejo que tem gente aqui no inglês. Eu não sei se tem alguém no português, mas eu imagino que sim, porque a minha mãe fala que ela assiste todos os meus vídeos. My mom tells me that she watches all my videos, Andrew. So that's why I'm saying, like, I don't know if I speak Portuguese or English, because I'm not sure who are the people watching, or if I say both language, or if I how I'm doing. Oh my gosh, I did not start the day well, and that's why I'm like doing completely out of my plans. I had an entire show or things written down to make shows and like structured. But then I started a lazy day that started late already. I slept late and I woke up late, and then Shiva went to daycare late. And then I was like being lazy and talking to some people online that actually had I had like a bad interaction this morning with some people, and that really pulled me down a little bit, but not people's faults. Okay, it's more like when we are sensitive, and that's something I wanted to talk about, and something that we talk a lot on Instagram, that I give you advice a lot, Andrew. It's we are the ones that we need to be able to wrap ourselves around, our head or our mind around ourselves better than to be affected. Or of course we are affected by others people's opinions and everything, but we can't control others people's opinions, so we should care less about others people's opinions and those interactions. And I feel very much like that. I normally don't give a fuck, and I try to live my life and do whatever I feel like. But of course, mainly when we are coming out of period days, girls are very sensitive. So today I was like really into like my not best days, and then I'm not gonna talk much. I'm kind of like I start getting emotional again. I honestly I cried a little bit, but I'm fine now. So let me do the Instagram at the same time. And I was just showing like this is my breakfast. Late. I wake up late. You feel me? Yeah. I woke up late. So what I do, usually I don't take breakfast, but I used to take breakfast early in the morning before, and I changed my diet naturally as it goes. And now I'm just like eat much later and exercise late. But if I would exercise in the morning, I would just take a light breakfast and then go exercise, feel much better to start the day, and then go. Here, let's open this. I don't know how it would be the experience of having the both working at the same time, but I think it saves me the time of making two different videos for YouTube and Instagram, when I actually feel like there are a lot of people want to hear from me the explanations of my OnlyFans. Why did I make the OnlyFans? How is being this experience? And what are the goods? What are the bads? The bad things on it. I had a colleague talking to me this morning and saying something about money and stuff, and then I kind of exposed to her. It's like, look, this is the good, this is the bad, and No, I believe personally that we should all individually have the right to make those decisions. And there is a lot of pressure from other people. Even me, probably sometimes I do that. I probably tell people what to do with their lives with the intention of just advising and being, probably with the good intentions. And but of course, there is like that limit of like, okay, I gave my opinion and that's all. Now you do whatever you want. Some people actually go a little bit farther on the, I want to give you my opinion and I'm totally open mind and open ears to hear them. But as soon as they give, and I was like, okay, now I know your opinion and you don't like me doing the OnlyFans. Now, I don't know, what can I tell you? Just don't go check it out. And they would end up going too far for me and my personal opinion to say, no, you have to delete it. I want you to go and delete it. And for many different reasons. Okay, some people that are close to me, they just like worried that I'm going to regret and something bad's going to happen. Other people that I don't know, for other reasons, because they think they are moral police, and they think I'm a disgrace for society and that I'm doing something really bad for our virtuous world. Okay, that we should be talking about the traditionalist, conservative, moral behavior in sexuality. When I was like, look, you can't be moral. It's not immoral to fulfill your sexuality unless you're doing it without consent. But I guess, or at least what I'm trying to do is like the OnlyFans is just, I make sure that it's not in any family page or platform, that is not going to be on any kid's face. Even though I have shared on my Instagram and I think that was edgy, and I'm thinking of maybe I delete those on my Instagram and Facebook, because I do have the page now to share all of this not safe for work or even edgy, sexy content on the OnlyFans. So I don't know. You guys, let me know what your thoughts, but no, people would disagree, and we're fine with that. That's why we're here, okay, to talk and disagree civilly. Um, oh, thank you. Okay, let's jump on the Instagram, because I bet in the Instagram I probably will be talking more in Portuguese, because I know some friends and family have been kind of gossiping around, because some don't feel comfortable to come ask me what's going on and even confront me with the idea that is that some type of prostitution, how far going, and feel like they have any right to tell me what I should do with my body. Okay, that's fine. People can try, people can say, people can ask, people can request, people can say things. It's should People should not just try to force others. Okay, so I'm fine with people saying things to me, no problem. That's just totally fine. Just don't try to guilt trip me so far on trying to force me something different from what would do. Okay, and I'm not telling anybody to do or not those things. I'm just gonna share my own experience. Okay, right here. Let's see if it's gonna work. I'm trying to get. What? Cool. Oh, now I am. Now I'm alive. Now I'm alive everywhere. Wait a minute. I have to find a good spot for this phone. Oh, oops. No, I don't want to leave this page. I want to stay on this page. Hello, people. Oh my gosh. I'm live on my YouTube channel. Okay, guys. Hello, people. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, 10 people. Is that fine? Am I sideways? Should I be like this? Is this better? So, hello, people. Hello, everybody. Here, there were 10 people here. So that's why I was like, whoa, I'm impressed with this. Now, 5. Okay, hello, everybody. Olá, pessoal. Olá, pessoal. Um monte de brasileiro. Tudo bem? Tudo bem? Eu tô ao vivo no meu YouTube, tá certo? No meu canal no YouTube. E eu tô fazendo um teste, um double, tá certo? Fazendo uma dupla ao vivo, YouTube no computador e Instagram no celular, para poder dar umas explicações e conversar com o pessoal, tirar dúvidas, mandem perguntas aqui, eu vou tentar conferir aqui, tem um monte de wave aqui, tem um monte de mãozinha dando alô para mim, obrigada, gente, por vir. O que eu vim fazer aqui hoje, eu já passei para o pessoal que está assistindo live, que está ao vivo no YouTube, eu passei para eles a explicação do que ia acontecer aqui em português, no Instagram e tudo mais, mas aí agora eu vou explicar para vocês. Eu tô pulando nesse live aqui, ambas as páginas, para tentar salvar o meu tempo de fazer 2 vídeos diferentes, eu ter que fazer o upload depois de um vídeo para o outro lugar, tá certo? E para poder dar umas explicações pro pessoal que tá super curioso sobre essa história de OnlyFans, essa página nova minha, essa coisa sexy, né? Como assim, médica tirando fotos sexy online? O que é isso? É Playboy? É Sexy Magazine? É a revista Sexy? O que é? Gente, então eu vou dar várias explicações aqui hoje. Eu gostaria que vocês aí do Instagram mandassem para mim perguntas se vocês tiverem, tá certo? Assim como o pessoal que estiver assistindo no YouTube, if you have any questions, just send me. I'm gonna do a little MA and answer you guys all about my OnlyFans right now, ok? Então eu vou fazer pergunte-me o que quiser e eu vou falar sobre minha página nova, que é o OnlyFans, que é essa parada meio sexy, que tem um monte de gente curioso, um monte de gente ofendido ou curtindo pra caramba, né? E a outra metade, não sei, ainda nem chegou, né? A outra parte ainda nem chegou a saber que eu tenho um OnlyFans e ainda vai ficar ofendido ou empolgado com a ideia, tá certo? Então, deixa eu fechar aqui é Instagram, né? Aqui não é OnlyFans. Então, gente, olha, o que é... Ah, aqui o Miau Miau. I think I'm gonna invite him if he comes in. Hey. So, first of all, hello. Então, gente, para começar, eu vou falar principalmente em português, porque eu acho que aqui no Instagram o pessoal, né, vai estar, sei lá, mais brasileiro, mais gente que é conhecido, e tem muita gente, tanto amigo quanto familiar, que fica às vezes tímido, né, ou fica sem graça, né, não tá confortável ainda, não se sente confortável de falar nem desses assuntos de sexualidade, muito menos de fazer qualquer pergunta sobre uma página que parece ser meio que, né, sei lá, como é que é isso. Outros já sabem bastante o que é e tá fazendo solicitação. Mas por que eu tenho a página? A página, inicialmente, surgiu como para alimentar uma coisa que já estava rolando, que eram umas solicitações, né? Então, desde quando eu abri meu canal no YouTube, o pessoal começou a me seguir no Facebook, eu fechei o Facebook, né? Porque o Facebook foi, quando eu abri o canal no YouTube, foi como uma reação como uma reação aquele backlash que eu tive no Facebook, quando eu tentei fazer vídeos lives no Facebook e recebi um monte de ameaça, um monte de gente tentando, né, fazer o doxing, marcar meus amigos, saber onde que tá, família, amigo e tudo mais. Eu resolvi abrir o YouTube. Isso tem mais de 1 ano, e desde quando eu abri o YouTube, vem crescendo, né, vagarosamente, com muito trabalho, muito esforço, sem ganho nenhum, porque eu tava fazendo isso como um hobby, só para eu entrevistar, conversar com as pessoas que eu sou fã, gente que eu leio livros, ou gente que eu acompanho na internet, que eu admiro, tá certo? Então, essa era a ideia mesmo inicial e principal, né, do YouTube, e tenho sido muito feliz com o resultado do YouTube de ser positivo, né, na verdade. Então, veio crescendo vagarosamente. Para quem tem interesse de ter YouTube, normalmente demora 1 ano para conseguir acumular 1.000 inscritos e o número de horas para começar a monetizar, né, Eu ainda não faço dinheiro nenhum com o meu YouTube, é só hobby mesmo, gente. Então, assim, o que eu comecei a fazer com o meu YouTube era só para hobby, para conversar com essas pessoas, então comecei a fazer as entrevistas, e eu tô muito satisfeito com o resultado do YouTube, das entrevistas. Por quê? Porque o canal era tudo da Fanny, mas as entrevistas, principalmente, que era uma coisa que eu tava super empolgada de conversar com as pessoas, né, que eu considero ídolos meus, de hoje em dia, eu consegui falar com várias pessoas. Hoje, eu já tô com 40 entrevistas no inglês e tem várias entrevistas no português que são mais simples, não é ninguém famoso, é gente que eu conheço, gente que eu quero divulgar o trabalho, o serviço, acho que são pessoas sérias e que fazem um ótimo trabalho e que tem que ser divulgado mesmo. Então, tô tendo vários contatos com várias pessoas super interessantes na internet, algumas pessoas bem maiores, né, do que eu em canais, no YouTube também, inclusive vou ser entrevistada, talvez, mas, assim, vai ter uma conversa, eu e um youtuber bem famoso, bem grande aí no Brasil, a gente vai fazer um bate-papo sobre motivação, entendeu? Essa coisa mais de ajudar as pessoas mesmo, que tem a ver com a minha profissão, né, de ser médica. Porém, o meu OnlyFans também é para isso. Por quê? Porque aqui fora, o que aconteceu? Com o canal crescendo, agora eu já passei de 1.000 inscritos e tem muito mais visibilidade aqui fora e muito mais masculina por causa dos assuntos e dos temas que eu cubro. E por esse motivo, por essa audiência, óbvio, o pessoal sensualiza mesmo, entendeu? Ou pergunta para sensualizar, pede para sensualizar. Algumas pessoas solicitam nudes e algumas coisas, e eu acabei decidindo que eu ia oferecer esse tipo de serviço para os meus fãs, tá certo? Não é um serviço necessariamente, mas óbvio que requer tempo, né? E um monte de esforço da minha parte, então por isso que o OnlyFans é fechado, é pago, é só para maior de idade, tá certo? Porque eu já tinha recebido várias solicitações, várias, né, requisições de nudes e tudo mais, e eu resolvi que, como tem essa demanda, e como eu sempre fiz selfie, tá certo? Aí eu já não vou ficar falando das outras pessoas, mas eu vou falar de mim. Eu sempre fiz selfie, eu sempre fiz coisas sexy pra mim mesma ou pra alguns, né? Ou quando tá flertando, quando tá namorando, quando tá longe do namorado, manda uma foto. Então, assim, pode todo mundo ficar naquela moralzinha de internet, ou a moral bom costumes de sinalização virtuosa na internet, de falar, ai, não, é horrível essas coisas de sexualidade, pornografia, selfie, gente, nós, seres humanos, somos seres, né, sexuados, né, a gente reproduz de reprodução sexuada. Então, seres vivos sexuais, né, isso não é só humano, você vê o pavão, né, tem aquela dança do acasalamento, tem outros acasalamentos, tantos rituais de acasalamento, em todos os tipos de reprodução sexuada, né, animal com reprodução sexuada. Então, é natural que o homem, assim como vários outros animais, sejam vaidosos, né? E a gente tem essa coisa que é natural do ser humano. O homem é um ser vaidoso. A gente se importa com o que os outros pensam da gente, a gente se importa do jeito que a gente, né, que a gente se parece. Como é que eu tô? Será que eu tô bem? Será que eu tô mal? Será que eu tô bonita? Tô feia? Se eu tô gorda? Tô mal? A gente sempre se preocupa, óbvio. A gente deveria tentar se preocupar cada vez menos, porque a gente não controla a opinião alheia. Então a gente não devia deixar se afetar tanto pela opinião alheia, tá certo? Porém, a gente é levado a toda essa vaidade e essa vontade de querer parecer bonito e tudo mais, é grande parte por questão dessa preocupação que a gente tem, né? Essa coisa social, nós somos seres sociais. Então, gente, eu só quero falar assim, no sentido de explicar pro pessoal, porque tem um monte de gente que tá assim, será que isso é pornografia? Será que não é? Será que isso é legal? Gente, chama do que quiser. Eu, na verdade, não me importo. Eu sempre fiz selfie. Óbvio que antigamente só compartilhava com namorado, com peguete, com ficante, com alguém que a gente tá, né, flertando. Mas eu não tenho nenhum tabu na minha cabeça de achar que a modelo sexy ou a mulher da Playboy vale menos do que a mulher que não posa na Playboy, entendeu? Então, para mim, nos meus parâmetros, nas minhas convicções de vida, né, as minhas descrenças, eu sou assim, entendeu? Eu sou muito naturalista, eu sou muito, assim, podia viver numa sociedade, né, numa ilha, uma praia nudista sem problema, tá certo? Porque não acho que seja só por causa da minha formação profissional, da questão de eu ser médica e eu achar que é natural o corpo humano, tá certo? Mas óbvio que é toda a bagagem de vida e tudo mais que vem. Então, eu não quero ficar me super esticando a conversa aqui, não, mas para as pessoas que estavam curiosas, gente, o que é o OnlyFans? O OnlyFans é uma página tipo Instagram, só que é paga. Então, para eu não ficar botando a minha, né, como diz, minhas coisas tudo pra fora aí no Instagram, que é cheio de família, cheio de criança, cheio de menor de idade, né? Hoje em dia o papo, né, principalmente em questão de pedofilia, é muito importante, sim. Quero fazer um vídeo só falando sobre isso, falando como que pedofilia não é uma coisa natural, por que que a gente bota parâmetros, né, legais para punir as pessoas que não seguem esse mínimo respeito pelos menores de idade, e que isso não é uma coisa totalmente né, algum grupo de pessoas se reuniu e decidiu isso, né, como algumas pessoas de outros movimentos que querem puxar até, vamos dizer assim, meio que levar um tipo de perversão mesmo, quer levar? Não, a gente vai fazer uma conversa legal, óbvio, eu não tô usando eu não quero ficar usando a minha imagem como médica, tá certo? Como profissional da área de saúde, para dizer que eu tenho mais crédito ou mais autoridade do que as outras pessoas em falar sobre qualquer assunto, e muito menos para relacionar isso com a minha parte sexy ou a minha parte do OnlyFans, porque não são dois trabalhos completamente diferentes, assim como o trabalho do YouTube, do Instagram, de um canal de outro, às vezes não são o mesmo, é exatamente a mesma coisa. A minha parte profissional, médica, não tem nada a ver com a minha parte sexy, mas a gente tem que entender, e é isso que eu gostaria de expor um pouco mais, para as pessoas tentarem refletir sobre isso. Ninguém é só esperto, ninguém é só sexy, ninguém é só uma coisa, ninguém é só médico, ninguém é só, entendeu? Qualquer coisa que você seja. Aliás, tente ser mais do que uma coisa. Uma das coisas que eu mais carrego para mim, e que eu sempre tive, e eu ouvi uma vez um professor meu falando isso na faculdade, para a galera que está aqui ouvindo, vai saber quem que é, Miguel Cury. No final da nossa faculdade, ele falou um dia, sentado na mesa lá no internato, falou, não sejam apenas médicos. E eu já tinha esse pensamento na minha cabeça, e eu concordo com ele, porque eu sempre achei super chato aquela ideia de que o médico é médico o tempo todo, até quando ele senta na mesa de jantar para conversar com os amigos, tá lá falando de medicina o tempo todo. Então, eu sempre tentei puxar meus assuntos para outros assuntos, por isso que aconteceu meu YouTube, né? Meu YouTube virou esse canal de entrevistas, onde eu entrevisto as pessoas dos livros que eu leio, entrevisto gente famosa, né? Já entrevistei cientistas, já entrevistei muitos escritores, muita gente legal. E eu não consigo me limitar a ser apenas médico, ou ser apenas youtuber, ou ser apenas uma coisa. Agora que as pessoas estavam solicitando um monte de nude, eu falei, olha, eu tenho os nudes, mas eu não vou compartilhar no sentido privado, particular, individual, pessoal, né? Porque senão fica parecendo até que eu tô traindo meu marido, né, gente? E aí eu resolvi abrir o OnlyFans, que é assim, tá lá no mural as coisas que eu acho que são de bom gosto, tá certo? Eu sempre ouvi isso da minha mãe e eu concordo completamente e levo isso para minha vida também, que é o que é bonito é para se mostrar e é para ser apreciado. Então eu não acho que tem problema nenhum com pornografia, com exposição, tá certo? Sexual, mais sexy, tá certo? Contanto que tenha no lugar certo. Então é óbvio que eu não gostaria de expor aquelas coisas que eu exponho no OnlyFans no meu Instagram, e é por isso que eu fiz o Instagram. Então eu espero que vocês não se sintam ofendidos com as minhas fotos. Para quem se sente ofendido, meu conselho é não vai lá ver o que tem no OnlyFans, tá certo? Então, se você tá ofendido com o OnlyFans, não vai lá, porque o OnlyFans, vamos supor assim, não, para falar só para explicar para vocês, o Instagram é a ponta do iceberg, como eu acabei de dizer. Eu já tinha foto sexy, eu já tinha conteúdo sexy, e eu já tinha solicitações de gente pedindo coisa sexy. Então eu só juntei as duas coisas, tá certo? Eu gosto de atenção e dinheiro. Tem gente que gosta de dar dinheiro e gosta de ter a minha atenção especificamente, né? Porque para dar dinheiro para os outros, você pode dar para qualquer pessoa, mas tem gente que realmente quer a minha atenção. E eu aprecio muito, principalmente das pessoas que vão lá só para dar uma grana porque quer apoiar o canal do YouTube. Óbvio que a maioria tá lá para ver minha bunda, tá certo? A bunda, o peito, a perereca, tudo mais, tá certo, gente? Por quê? Porque essa foi a motivação. O Patreon, que era para apoiar o YouTube, já existia há muito tempo, nunca teve um assinante, tá certo? Agora, o OnlyFans eu abri no dia 1º de agosto e já tem 30 inscritos, tá certo? Quase que um por dia. Então, tá super bom, eu tô amando, a atenção é maravilhosa, o pessoal mandando os tips, né, as gorjetas e a grana e tudo mais, e apoiando meus livros, porque eles sabem que eu não vou gastar com coisa à toa, eu compro livro, eu compro fantasia, então tem muita coisa lá, tem nude, tem eu mesma só né? Sem nada, como diz no nude. Tem fantasias, fantasia de carnaval, fantasia de Halloween, vão ter os meses especiais. Então, próximo mês, que é mês de Halloween, é fantasia o mês todo, tá certo? E mês de carnaval vai ser fantasia o mês todo. E tem outras coisas, tem dança, tem conversa, tem falando sobre sexualidade, tem muito coaching, tá certo? Porque todas as pessoas que assinam, pago, eles têm acesso direto a mim a qualquer momento e contato com as minhas páginas todas, inclusive meu número de telefone para mandar mensagem no WhatsApp e tudo mais, conseguir falar comigo a qualquer momento, tá certo? Então, essa é que é a vantagem de ser o assinante. Qual que é a diferença de só acompanhar um YouTube ou pagar para seguir um YouTube? Geralmente eles dão conteúdo exclusivo. E o meu conteúdo exclusivo do OnlyFans é de ter esse contato direto próximo a mim, né? E você pode, e óbvio, tem opções de fazer solicitações específicas, tá certo? Próprias, bem personalizadas. Então, fiquem à vontade, para quem curte esse tipo de conteúdo, para quem já é um consumidor da Magazine, da revista Sexy, da Playboy, entendeu? Do Pornhub, dos sites de pornografia e de coisas sexualizando qualquer, né, sexo, vai lá no OnlyFans, vocês não vão se arrepender, o conteúdo é maravilhoso. E óbvio que o que eu queria falar para vocês, assim, vai ter foto nua na internet. Vocês não estão comprando a foto nua na internet, tá certo? Óbvio que tem a foto nua lá na internet, tem gente que comprou, tem gente que até tá tentando piratear, tá? Eu não sei se isso vai me fazer, talvez, bloquear o conteúdo pro Brasil, eventualmente, se ficar pirateado demais, eu provavelmente vou bloquear pro Brasil, mas ainda não é um plano, porque eu não quero punir os meus queridos seguidores que estão no Brasil por causa de alguém que tentou fazer alguma coisa errada e né, roubar minhas fotos e vender por outro preço, ou vender, ou ganhar em cima de mim. Enfim, isso também não é importante, porque o dinheiro nem é, né, pra mim dinheiro também não é tão importante, eu não tô ganhando tanto assim, e essas pessoas que estão fazendo isso também provavelmente não vão ganhar tanto assim. O que é legal é que eu tenho o apreço e aprecio também as pessoas que vão me dar o apoio e vão ter esse contato próximo. O que é legal do pessoal de fazer o apoio de ter o contato direto, e aí eles podem me mandar perguntas para o próximo entrevista. Eu vou entrevistar o Sargona Vacade de novo daqui 2 semanas, tá certo? Então, para quem às vezes quer mandar pergunta, solicitação, sugestão, fica super legal que me acompanhem lá, que tenham contato direto comigo, né? E apoie e vê o que tá rolando lá. E aí fique todo dia esperando, porque eu faço upload todos os dias, eu faço upload diário. Então, o que é o interessante não é que você vai ter, eu tenho uma foto da Fanny nua na internet, ou tenho uma foto dela pelada, que era isso que eu queria ver. Se é o que você quer ver, me ver uma vez nu, provavelmente vai conseguir ter acesso a alguma foto algum dia, tá certo? Mas lá, vocês, né, pra quem tá lá, é o meu sugar daddy, tá certo? Então, pra quem tá lá, é o meu namorado online, tenho todo o meu, na minha atenção, e a gente vai bater papo sobre várias coisas, inclusive as coisas que eu não vou conversar com as outras pessoas online, tá certo? Eu não cobro para fazer entrevista, nem para conversar com as pessoas que não são importantes, eu não pago nem sou paga para fazer nada dessas entrevistas. Então, se é assunto que não é sexual, só manda uma mensagem, a gente pode fazer uma conversa no Skype sobre qualquer coisa. Sendo coisa sexual, querendo ficar um pouco mais naughty, né, querendo ficar um pouco mais safadinho pro meu lado, aí tem que ser no OnlyFans, porque lá é onde que já tem mais de 1.000 fotos, tá certo? Eu já tô com 1.200 fotos, mais quase 90 posts e vários vídeos, incluindo então tá, gente, que vai sair hoje novidade lá no OnlyFans. Hoje vai sair, que eu tô esperando aqui esse amigo meu liberar meu vídeo, que é um porn review. O que é o porn review? Então, o meu OnlyFans vai ter todas essas coisas bem interessantes do meu lado sexy, e eu quis colocar uma coisa mais interativa para ajudar qualquer pessoa que tem qualquer dúvida, não só em questão sexual, mas tem gente que às vezes, eu precisava de um life coach, né? Alguma coisa, uma motivação, não necessariamente sexual, mas eu quero conversar sobre outros assuntos. Fique à vontade e entra, contato, né? Que era isso que era a intenção, de, tipo, meio que dar uma ajuda pro pessoal que às vezes tá lá e que não tá aquela coisa tão, como que eu diria? tá lá e não quer, assim, não, eu não quero necessariamente consumir a parte sexy, mas eu preciso de algum conselho, eu tô me sentindo pra baixo hoje, alguma coisa ruim aconteceu, e aí eu sempre faço essas conversas com o pessoal, e sempre, já tinha vários seguidores, não sei se o Andrew tá aqui ainda, mas tem, might be here, o Andrew might be here, não sei se ele tá aqui, mas tem pessoas, muitas pessoas no Instagram, que às vezes pessoas que eu não conheço pessoalmente, mas que a gente sempre conversa, fala da vida, fala disso, fala daquilo. Então, eu já queria meio que ler, né, meio que deixar, assim, formar esse niche, para formar essa comunidade, que é vinda do meu YouTube, para consumir qualquer parte que vocês tenham interesse. Então, manda mensagem, fala, não, olha só, eu quero só bater papo filosófico. Não, eu quero falar sobre sexualidade. Eu tenho alguma dúvida sobre masturbação, ou o que for, tá certo? Óbvio, a masturbação é uma coisa que tá super presente no meu canal, e, né, eu fico falando que eu tô devendo um vídeo pro pessoal do NoFap, mas, na verdade, gente, é o seguinte, eu tô mais pra falar pro pessoal que não tem nenhum problema do que falar pra esse pessoal que acha que tem problema, tá certo? Porque muitas dessas pessoas que acreditam que eles têm problema, eles não têm, eles só acreditam que tem. Mas a diferença entre ter o problema e acreditar que tem é nenhuma pra pessoa. Então, assim, eu não vou mesmo focar meu YouTube pra falar de NoFap, pra falar das pessoas que são viciadas e tudo mais, porque o meu canal não é seguro pra essas pessoas. Então, o que eu vou falar, se é a gente do NoFap, ou gente que tem problema com vício, com masturbação, com vício com masturbação, ou vício com pornografia, não acompanhe meu canal. É muito inseguro pra vocês, tá certo? Vai ser tipo, perder o desafio, né? Ou vai ser um desafio muito mais difícil, muito mais hard, muito mais difícil de fazer, de conseguir ter sucesso passando pelo meu canal falando sobre essas coisas. Então, é igual assim, não é um lugar, o OnlyFans não é um lugar seguro para crianças, nem para quem não gosta de pornografia, então por isso que tá lá. O que eu gostaria de deixar claro aqui é exatamente isso, que entendam que o motivo de fazer o OnlyFans é porque eu realmente não quero ofender ninguém no Instagram, que eu não quero colocar nada que seja super ed. Eu cheguei a colocar, quando eu coloquei as fotos que eu fiz com a Rebeca Castelar no carnaval, quando eu fui o ano passado pro Brasil, não, quando eu fui esse ano, falando ano passado, como já, né? Esse ano, quando eu fui pro Brasil, é porque essa corona estendeu demais, né? O sentimento de que esse ano já deu, né? Esse ano, mas ainda não terminou. Então, quando eu fui pro Brasil e fiz as fotos com a Rebeca Castelar, fotos sexy, que não mostra, não tem mamilo, não tem perereca, não tem nada, é super profissional e bem artística, né? As fotos, the implicit nudity, né? A nudez implícita, que não tem uma nudez ali, é só uma calcinha sutiã, um biquíni e tudo. Daquelas fotos já teve um grande movimento pro meu Instagram. Só que foi um movimento no sentido negativo, porque tinha muita gente que queria mesmo. Você tá postando aqui, é porque você quer mostrar de graça. Então, gente, assim, são várias forças que acontecem, né? Várias reações e que acabam modificando nosso pensamento e o correr da carruagem. Mas, principalmente, o que eu posso dizer para vocês é que a intenção é só compartilhar uma coisa que eu acho bonita e que eu acho que outras pessoas vão apreciar também, tá certo? Não é pra ofender ninguém, então quem não gosta de nudez não vê, tá certo? Fica longe, não precisa vir aqui ficar me chamando um monte de nome, né? Falando que eu tô destruindo a sociedade, a sinalização virtuosa da sociedade, dos bons costumes. Não, tá? Me esquece, bloqueia, né? Não olha meu Instagram, porque realmente é só uma parte minha. Eu entendo que, o que eu acho assim, todo mundo tem um lado sexy. Eu entendo que nem todo mundo quer compartilhar. Eu quero, então se as pessoas não querem ver, só não olha. Eu prometo que eu não vou postar nenhuma foto, né, pior do que as que já tem e que já ofenderam algumas pessoas no Instagram. Eu não vou postar nada pior do que aquilo, tá certo? Isso é o que eu posso dar certeza para vocês, porque, como vocês sabem, tem foto da família, tem foto das coisas ali, a minha vida bem mais privada e particular, ao mesmo tempo que social, né, no meu meio antigo. Então, eu não tenho interesse realmente, eu não tenho interesse nenhum de deletar, de apagar meu OnlyFans, como muita gente tem feito uma grande campanha para deletar. Isso eu não pretendo fazer. Talvez eu, sim, bloqueie o conteúdo para o Brasil, se der muito se ofender muita gente, der muito trabalho, der muita bafafá, tá certo? Isso é o que eu posso dizer pra vocês, porque realmente não é interesse de ofender ninguém, né? Não quero que ninguém diga, eu tava ali passando pela internet, de repente tem uma bunda na minha cara. Realmente eu coloquei algumas, tá certo? Então, já ofendeu algumas pessoas, mas é aquela coisa, não era a intenção, e provavelmente eu vou acabar, quando a minha comunidade do OnlyFans crescer um número suficiente, que eu sinta que eu não precisa fazer mais propaganda dele, eu provavelmente vou até deletar as fotos do Instagram e do Facebook e as coisas mais públicas, né, o Reddit, porque eu realmente acho que essas páginas também só alimentam aquele pessoal que quer, como diz, consumir de graça, né? Tem muita gente que fala, nem gosta de consumir, mas tá lá tentando consumir de graça, porque na verdade é os tipo, né? Os barateiros, né? Então, assim, que quer viver de migalha. Então, sem problema com essas pessoas, não quer pagar, não tem problema, mas, por favor, né? Eu já ouvi algumas pessoas perguntando. Então, rolou duas coisas que eu preciso falar antes de terminar. Rolou a conversa que alguma amiga minha em comum com minha mãe foi falar alguma coisa, é por causa do trabalho, que ela não conseguiu trabalho, que ela... Gente, não é por causa de trabalho, eu não tô precisando de dinheiro. Dinheiro a gente sempre precisa, tá certo? Não, melhor falar assim, dinheiro a gente sempre precisa. Thank you, Robert. Dinheiro a gente sempre precisa, tá certo? Mas não é essa a motivação. Não, tem gente tentando me marcar no Instagram pra me dar carro, pra me botar em prêmio, pra não sei o que. Gente, eu não tô precisando de nada, tá certo? Eu tenho mais do que eu preciso. Podia até dar um pouco pros outros, de tudo. De sexy, não, de bens também. Mas assim, eu não tô precisando de dinheiro. O dinheiro é só uma vantagem. Porque assim, como diz, postar foto de graça, eu já postei para outros caras, né, já dei para namorado sem problema, né, às vezes tá flertando, tá rolando, essas coisas acontecem, tá certo? Agora, se você posta de graça, igual eu postei no começo do ano, nossa, que piranha, que puta, que vadia, que tentando chamar atenção, postando foto nua de graça na internet. Você posta e cobra, nossa, que pervertido, prostituto, piranha, vagabunda lá pagando, pedindo para pagar pelas fotos dela no... Gente, não tem jeito de agradar, tá certo? O tal do Paul's Law, né, a lei de Paul, na filosofia, que é, você abriu sua boca, alguém vai estar lá para reclamar do que você falou, tá certo? Tem lá no meu NoFap, meu vídeo NoFap, sei lá, 10% do povo que viu o vídeo não gostou do vídeo. Então tem um grande número de dislike, mas em comparação do número percentual de gente que assistiu, 10%. Eu não acho ruim. Tem gente falando, nossa, você falou uma coisa tão horrível que 10% das pessoas que assistiram desgostaram. Eu acho que se a gente colocar 10 pessoas nessa sala aqui agora, e eu abrir minha boca para falar de qualquer opinião controversa das que eu tenho, que as minhas opiniões são bem, né, não populares, né? Eu vou fazer Unpopular Opinions, uma ideia que eu tenho, uma série que eu vou fazer sobre as minhas opiniões não populares ou impopulares, né? E aí, imagina, eu abro minha boca aqui entre 10 pessoas, certeza que alguém vai, pelo menos um, vai abrir a boca para falar, não concordo, não gosto da sua opinião, acho que você devia mudar. Certeza, provavelmente até mais, porque hoje em dia, 10% da internet é nada. Na vida real, capaz que você acha metade, né? Não é nem 10%, é 50% que discorda. Tem gente falando aqui, porque eu vi muita gente pulando e dando um wave, e agora tem gente falando, deixa eu ver aqui. Deixa eu ver se alguém deixou alguma mensagem aqui. Tem só 5 pessoas. Esse Instagram, o vídeo live do Instagram, ele não segura a galera, né? Mas eu queria deixar aqui só porque assim a galera pelo menos vê. Tem parente, tem todo mundo aqui, legal. Mandando uns alô pro povo de volta. Muita gente pulou. Quanto tempo? Thiago Militani. E aí, Thiago? Beleza? Então, gente, é isso daqui que eu queria deixar para vocês. Teve muita gente que tá curioso, tem muita gente que às vezes tá sem graça de perguntar. Tem sim OnlyFans, tá certo? Outra pessoa. Então, foi a dúvida que uma das amigas minhas perguntou, acho que para minha mãe, perguntando se era questão de dinheiro, se era questão financeira. Não é, tá certo? É questão que eu sempre fui sexy mesmo e eu sempre fui meio safada, tá? Falando assim, né, gente, no sentido, vamos falar abertamente, não tem muito eu não tenho tabu e também eu sou um livro aberto, sempre fui, não tem muita coisa assim não. Então, acho que até por isso que, né, tem muita gente que me segue e a outra metade que não me segue exatamente pelo mesmo motivo, porque eu sou muito, né, como diz, crua, nua e crua, né? Então, isso ao mesmo tempo que atrai algumas pessoas, ofende muita gente também e acaba repelindo muita gente que não gosta desse meu jeito. Então, o que eu vou dizer é o seguinte: vida é assim mesmo, gente. Entendeu? As pessoas, são esquisitas, são complexas, tem vários lados, tem muitas complexidades, tá certo? Então, assim, o meu jeito de viver é viver do jeito que eu quero. Eu faço o que eu tenho vontade, gostou, fica comigo, não gostou, passa pra frente, entendeu? Rola bola pra frente e não precisa nem ser amigo, sei lá, mas não tem sentimento negativo não, entendeu? Eu acho que as pessoas deveriam fazer isso, se congregar com as pessoas que elas gostam, com as pessoas que são legais para ela. Eu falo isso muito pro Andrew, que é aquele, né, meu filho adotivo, sempre me perguntando, me pedindo conselho. Eu falo, olha, a vida é assim, a vida tem altos e baixos, a vida tem gente boa, tem gente ruim. O melhor jeito de viver é a gente tentar fazer o melhor de nós mesmos, tá certo? Importar menos com a opinião alheia que a gente não tem controle, tá certo? Óbvio que o controle sobre a opinião alheia, às vezes, é a nossa própria conduta. Então, quando eu sei que eu postando a foto no online, vai ter um monte de gente que vai me chamar de isso, de aquilo. O que eu posso fazer? Eu não posso controlar a opinião deles, nem mudar a opinião deles. Eu posso importar-me menos com a opinião deles e oferecer a eles a opinião de que, tá, agora eu já sei a sua opinião, eu sei que você ficou ofendido, não vai lá, não checa a página, né? E todo mundo, cada um seguir pro seu canto. Eu acho que essa é a forma melhor de viver. Quando você encontra pessoas que gostam de você e te amam e querem ficar próximo, é isso. Isso aqui é formar uma comunidade, né? Então, é óbvio que a gente vai passar na vida por pessoas que. Não é que as pessoas são ruins. Às vezes a pessoa só não gosta de você. Se não rolou aquela química, né, aquela empatia, aquela simpatia, passa pra frente, entendeu? Ninguém tem que ficar grudado no outro, infeliz e, né, e sofrendo e tudo mais. Então, tem uma interação legal, é amigo, mantém. Ah, eu tive uma relação negativa, prejudicial, ruim, uma experiência negativa, passa a bola. Deixa pra lá, entendeu? Esquece a pessoa e bola pra frente, vai conhecer outras pessoas. Tem tanta gente nesse mundo. A vida é tão curta, pra quê que vai ficar sofrendo? Ou, entendeu? Ou sofrendo ou impedindo os outros de viver a vida deles, ou falar para os outros como viver a vida deles. Eu tenho toda a minha conversa no inglês e a minha página, meu YouTube, é para falar sobre liberdade, liberdade de expressão, liberdade individual, liberdade e responsabilidade individual. A gente tem o direito e a responsabilidade das nossas decisões, e eu acho que isso é uma das coisas mais importantes sobre motivação hoje em dia, que a gente tem que bater em cima, porque ainda tem um monte de gente desmotivada, e é por isso também que eu fiz um OnlyFans, que eu acho que tem uma grande população, a maioria da minha audiência no YouTube é masculina, tá certo? E não tô falando necessariamente por causa de homem ou de mulher, mas tem muito homem jovem que tá desmotivado, que não tem propósito na vida, que tá perdido, que sente que tá perdido, né? Ou que meu OnlyFans tem vídeo também. Tem. O vídeo que vai sair hoje é um vídeo porn review, que é eu assistindo um pornô e dando os meus comentários e opiniões. Então, tem muito assunto legal, não é simplesmente sexy, tá certo? As coisas mais sexy no sentido individual, pessoal, o call on, um a um, conversa e tudo mais, é mais no sentido privado, para as pessoas que querem fazer aquela conversa mais no privado, o chat, mas não tenho muitos fãs que estão nesse sentido. A maioria do pessoal tá lá para apoiar e para conversar mesmo, ver, óbvio, as fotos na privacidade deles, mas também tem muito conteúdo para falar sobre sexualidade, para falar sobre pornô. Eu faço a revisão de pornô, vai ter pelo menos um por mês, que tá saindo primeiro vídeo hoje. Eu não sei quão longo vai ficar, porque tem um amigo meu editando para mim. Eu peguei vídeos de uma atriz pornô que eu acompanho, que eu sigo e que eu curto muito, e assisti um vídeo dela de 20 minutos falando sobre, só comentando e, óbvio, né, um pouco mais de sensualidade nesse vídeo, óbvio. Mas, gente, deixa eu ver aqui, tem gente mandando mensagem pelo YouTube. Eu tô quase uma hora no YouTube falando abobrinha, né, como diz, e aqui também no Instagram. Deixa eu ver o que o pessoal tá falando aqui. Oh my gosh. Hi, how are you doing? That's nice. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I'm not speaking. I was doing like a Portuguese version of what I want to explain why I have the OnlyFans and a little bit of MAA in Portuguese to explain. People in Brazil, they're kind of scared and some people are offended and some people are, confused about this OnlyFans stuff. So I'm just trying to give a little bit and thank you all for coming. Gente, muito obrigado vocês todos por virem. Apesar de ter algumas pessoas aqui e ali assistindo. E não tem uma grande audiência ainda. Passamos os mil inscritos recentemente, então, né? Estamos chegando aí a 1.000 e alguma coisa. Acabamos de passar 1.000 inscritos. Tá crescendo com um ritmo mais rápido, parece, né? Mas mesmo assim ainda vai demorar bastante. Ainda não tô monetarizando lá, não. Deixa eu ver aqui. Oh, okay. Oh, hit me up with a message. I really want to talk to you. Yeah, I love Devon. Yeah. Yeah, go check out Devon AIU. He's still around. Not on YouTube channel. If I say something about him, am I gonna be like shadow banned my video? You're talking about people that were banned online. It's like, yes, I do want to talk to people and talk, not just talk about these people, talk to with those people as well. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah. The people have sent me suggestions to talk to recently, like from the band ones. I love that Devon went to work with Gavin McGuinness in Censor TV because I follow Gavin fucking forever. Not kidding. Love Devon and Gavin. They are amazing. Would love to interview Gavin one day for sure, but I think he is too famous to give me a chance. um, who else they suggested? James Linson, I have talked to. There was someone else that I have not checked yet, but who was that? Count Dankula, I would love to interview him one day. I've tried sending him messages. I will interview Sargon of Akkad again in 2 weeks. Okay, so send me messages, send me questions if you guys have any question you would like me to bring to Sargon interview next time. We're gonna spend another hour in 2 weeks. Okay, probably gonna approach other and OnlyFans discussions as well. Okay, that is something we're keeping to talk about the culture or on sexual value and sexual market. And who else? So that's it, guys. I'm really happy because I kind of started the day a little bit down after having like some weird interactions online. And I feel much better just to hang out a little bit here, even though I did not really bring what I wanted the most because I had like plans. Last night I spent a good amount writing down plans of subjects that we need to talk about. Okay, so I'm planning on the new series. Okay, that's the problem. I make way too many series in my channel, so I cannot like really produce into it so much. But I'll promise I will be making videos like this. Like the new one is going to be my take on. It's a little bit on the talking about, but talking about is me talking to other people about some controversial subject. And my take on something will be just me by myself speaking my mind. And that's going to be crazy because I guess my unpopular opinions are not going to be liked so much. But I have very much unpopular opinions. My take on is going to be the newest TV series where I'm going to talk about my own opinions about subjects that have been on people's mouth for a while. Okay, so it's like everything that is controversial and being for way too long in the mainstream media, I'll be giving you my take on it. Okay, and whenever news gets repetitive about something and it sounds as like a kind of a redundant statement right now, to say that the mainstream media repeating itself in something is like, well, they do that all the time. They do their clickbaits and they keep recycling it and feeding us with that. And that's why I don't watch mainstream media. But I hope you guys can have like the same opinion about trying to be more diverse and not just like, if I turn on the TV, and as it would happen in 2012 when I stopped watching TV, I would change channels and they were all talking about the same thing and they all have the same narrative, was what made me quit. So now I'm just like hanging out on independent media, okay? And I follow a quite a huge amount of people. If you guys go to here to my list of people that I follow, there are more than 100 channels. And of course, I cannot keep up on all the content, but I will at least pick on it. So I watched Timpo, it's someone that I'm trying to interview next. Um, and I even mentioned him with the interview with Sargon, talking about how uh, he has been recently red pilled, and that I would love to talk to him about his channel that I follow for very long and talk about the evolution of his channel. It now became a network. Um, so Timpo and all his team are people that I would love to interview as well. Um, oh my gosh, really? And now that I read you, you're, that is a little bit exposing to yourself, no? To say that here. Cernovich, yeah, Cernovich is pretty cool, huh? And I'm reading his book on my book club. Okay, uh, I will have him again. Cernovich, we always talk. We kind of will talk a little bit on the mainstream media, on some social media. Uh, I'm planning on bringing Cernovich again to talk about gorilla mindset next time, and he will probably give a little. He will give his take on this on steroids that he used himself, is in his personal life and experience. We're going to talk a little bit about that, and the way that he used that is a little modified, and I kind of like, as a medical doctor, I've talked to him about this. We have chatted about this, and like that we agree a little bit with some arguments on the testosterone reposition. um, and yeah. Yeah, Mike Cernovich is pretty cool. And yes, check out his book, Gorilla Mindset, that I'm reading, and my videos talking about is a very good motivation and to change your mindset or help to work with that. I think it is a little bit of what I try to do on my OnlyFans for people that feel they need some, you know, advice or console. I would love to be like, I had a friend that used to tell me I'm like the Will Smith hitch, you know. I have people sending me emails here. It's on my cell phone, and I feel like sometimes just impelled to like check out the messages. But that is pretty cool. That yeah. Hey, should I? You guys can invite yourselves to come join me, okay? Depending on. Hey, Chris or Ludwig, you guys can message me. You guys can join my Instagram if you guys want. Okay, no problem. Those are my best subs. And of course, I give them a little bit more attention. Um, Yeah, I don't think I know Enoch. The Mike Enoch, the one that you're saying that is an outright anti-Semitic. Yeah, Cernovich is no outrighter. No, no, no. People, yeah, people. Even like Wikipedia has like a very controversial explanation of Cernovich. Like they call him like a conspiracy theories outrighter because he talks about fake news. He talks about a lot of things that seem to be confusing, really nowadays. So yes. What else we're gonna do here? It's getting late. Honestly, now that I get here, it's more like almost 4 o'clock. And since I did not really have this plan of staying for very long, I could have maybe talked to you, tell you guys what is the plan for the YouTube channel. For the YouTube channels, because as some of you might know, I'm taking care of the Freebird Media Canada channel as well with Alex Van Ham, and he wants me to open the video game side the same way I had on my channel. We're gonna do on Freebird Media Canada, and that's why I showed and I talked about my games. I have more than 300 games on my PlayStation 4, and I'm willing to try to give to make some videos trying out or showing and talking about some specific games. That is what we have new for Freebird Media. Also, gonna have political and philosophical conversations on the street epistemology Discord group in Freebird Media Discord. Okay, so people are very philosophizing, exercising philosophical conversations in Freebird Media Canada and on my channels. And we're gonna start doing a live channel or chat channel on Discord the same time as live on YouTube to discuss these conversations later. And I'm planning on doing that with my husband more on the Freebird Media Canada just because he's Canadian and it brings a little bit more on the background, whatever I don't know about Canadian laws or Canadian history or whatever. He could help me, and that's why we're gonna be like a little bit on doing like the dark horse duo, Brett and Heather, Brett Weinstein and his wife Heather. I never remember her family name. Anyways, we're gonna be like sitting and we're gonna try to do this at least once a week, but we might try every day for a week to start. So let's see if today we can make that happen. Okay. And what else we have tomorrow? I have an interview with Vincent. He is Vincent Freeman. He is the host podcast of the Babylon Project and the Thinking Out Loud uh, podcast show that he has interviewed recently, 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, James Lindsay. He is the book reviewer for Atheist Republic. And tomorrow we're going to be talking on my channel about his stuff. Okay. It's the interview of me. I have Sargon of Akkad and I have Nate Talks to You. So those are the three guests for this month that I have booked so far. And I don't want to talk about the huge long list of people that I still can get and I have been communicating for a while and planning for you guys interview it whenever it happens. Okay. Let me see. There are more people here. Well, oh, boa noite, boa noite. Oh, you don't have mics, City. Oh, too bad. But yeah, just start talking. Just hit me up with the we can chat just message on Discord. Okay, no problem. We don't need the mic. You can do that. Definitely. I'm super curious. And it was funny that you kind of exposed that you were the guy that Devon talked about. I was like, hey, I don't remember what did Devon talk about. And then anyway, I laughed at so here back to the plans. Okay, guys, so what are the plans? What I want to do here more when I do my live streams, and when I did live streams the other days, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna have audience for that, so I will start shaping, and whatever happens to be the catch, we're gonna start doing. But I will just like from the what is controversial and everybody's talking about, I will give my take on Black Lives Matter, George Floyd case, um, you know, racist police brutality, and mainly because of the latest news about the cause of the death, and give a little bit more on my medical considerations, okay? Because I saw yesterday, uh, who was I was see how hard it is, because I watch so many people, sometimes I don't know who I watch from, or I watch so many things that I don't remember I think it was actual social warrior justice warrior, something like that. Actual justice warrior, yeah, that guy, yeah. I saw his video of George Floyd, and I wanted to give my medical considerations from what I've heard so far, talking about like, are those important? Because like now I feel like, are we gonna have to put the judge that is also a doctor to understand the autopsy and what is relevant for the cause of the death or not, or even like review those autopsies, make like another necropsy to find out if it's like, is that data manipulation, is trying to look like something else or not? I don't know. The point is, I don't think any doctor would put their stamp on something to fake anything that is not real, when any other doctor can go there and verify it. Okay, just saying, for the people that believe the doctors would lie to help police, just saying, I don't see any reason why the doctors would lie in a necropsy or in an autopsy. Just, you know. Yeah, I don't have his contact. I don't. I think someone, maybe Chris, has told me that he could link us together. He has some contact with him, and maybe we could talk. But yeah, he is an interesting guy. Would be nice to talk, but he made a great job talking about it. I would just like to do some medical considerations on the, is this or that. It's like, okay, in the end, what is really important is what is the cause of death, and not if he swallowed the thing before or at this moment, and if the high levels of drug enough to kill him were swollen or taken in other method. Okay, but definitely we would have to be sure that the cause of death is the overdoses and not the asphyxiation. And it seems like to be that there is no evidence to support that George Floyd died from asphyxiation, and yes, from the overdoses. Okay, but I'll make one video just to talk about this, because I wanted to consider that. It's like, could he have gotten help if got the hospital before, and even though it's still not enough in the end for the death, like, to really frame the police as racist or as intentionally murdering him. Anyways, I'm not going to talk much about this, because I want to talk about the other subject that is super hot and everybody is talking about, and I want to talk about too. That is the Cuties. I have not watched the movie, okay? The movie Cuties in the Netflix. I have not watched, but I know everybody's talking about it, and I have a lot of considerations and convictions about sexuality, kids' sexuality, children developing sexuality, teenagers developing sexuality, our sexuality as humans in general, and media or government or other authorities trying to tell people how they should live their lives, or what is right or what is wrong. So Cuties is like, it's an entire show. I could talk about that probably for like 30 minutes, if not more, because there's too many topics inside it. So guys, you see why I have problems sometimes to speak my mind, because I have like way too many things going around. So I write just the topics or the things that I think that I should cover, like this on the Cuties. Here there's a lot. It's like more like a PowerPoint. You can see here it's more like a PowerPoint presentation. Okay, to talk about this. But I would like, if maybe, to have someone to call me and we do like a, it would be really nice to have a show like Beauty and the Beta, the Beauty and the Beta, Matt Christensen and Blonde, to have like two people talking instead of just me doing this monologue. But I guess as soon as I jump on a video, it's like, okay, today we're going to talk about cuties. I believe if I do it live, you'll be interesting enough to have a discussion, an exchange, okay, in between me and you guys. We can trade some ideas here, because look, my points, I'm going to lay down here some of my points about cuties that I want to personally go out of cuties and explore those subjects. Okay, that's like over sexualizing kids. What is my experience in Brazil? Because if you guys, North America, go to Brazil, you guys going to be like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with these people? They over sexualize their kids. I have arguments against and for okay, against and not for it, but to defend why they do that in a very naive and not with the intention of sexualizing, okay, but it's for a specific show. So I'm going to talk about reality. I'm going to talk about my personal experience, because that is another thing. Someone came to tell me like, oh my gosh, cuties are terrible because they put kids 11, I think it was 11, he said, an 11 years old girl masturbating and taking nudes or selfies, but they were like sexualized nudes. Now, just giving a little spoil, okay, for you guys to come see my video on cuties, is that I used to fap much before 11, and when I was 12, I took my first selfie, my first nude. So it was like, just saying, like, you guys can say like, oh my, you were wrong, you were like broken. It's like, maybe, I don't think so. I'm very well, resolved with my sexuality. So I think it is a point to talk about sexuality with adults nowadays, that we are all adults, but also how we're going to approach the kids to not make the kids become or over sexualized people or not sexual people at all. Like, there is a balance, and how we get that, and who should be the people responsible to talk about this with their children, I believe, are the parents, not the government, not Netflix, not mainstream media, not church or whatever. The parents responsibility to choose. So I understand there are a lot of parents that don't understand this subject properly, or don't even want to acknowledge that their kids have their sexuality or have to deal with this. They want to just like, this is the part I don't want to touch, and I want them to grow and be there whatever they want. But there is some lead and not indoctrination, okay? Because of course we want to lead the kids to make good choice, and we don't want to tell them like, you are this sex or the other, because we could be influencing them. Kids are very easily influenced, okay? And that's why maybe we should not let kids make change gender, for example, when they are kids still. There's a lot of this conversation and about pedophilia, why pedophilia is wrong biologically, medically speaking. Pedophilia is not natural, it's not normal. And how, what is the limit, why do they set this? It's not that there is a group of white men that sat on a closed room and decide that, oh, it's 18, the sex, or 16 or 17, because they want it. It's because there are risks of doing some things. And my video on Instagram is gonna fall and die, because it's saying here that I have a limit of time. So if you guys watching me on Instagram want to keep going, I'm still on my YouTube channel, and I will keep going on this conversation. Come join me here, and see you. You guys, 8 seconds to finish. Come join me. I'll keep this conversation on the YouTube channel. Okay, live video. I'm already in. So they got cut. I'll keep here. Oh, I need to download or share. Let's share. Let me just choose something here. Easy one. Oh my gosh, those are not good. Oh, I have to choose the thumbnail. Can I just choose like this? No, this one is not. Let's go on the lucky. This one looks okay. Let's do. I'm gonna just post like this. I just called it behind the scenes. Bastidores. Okay. And let me see here. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of a little afraid of going into Discord now. I'm actually thinking I'm going to be in the safe place, my safe space is my Discord. And I was like, okay, whoever wants, just come to me, okay? Because I have been banned from Discord just because I get come propaganda my stuff. Like, no, you're not allowed to ban. Whatever. You guys can come to my Discord, propaganda your shit, talk about things that I disagree. I'm fine. It's your shit. You're the one exposing your shit, not me. I don't fucking care. Uh, uh oh, really? So it's not as bad as the media paints it to be. That means okay. No, I see. I've heard that too, Hawks. What I've heard is that the cuties is something that to criticize over sexualizing kids, and it comes from a side where it's like I'll probably criticize them too, because now we're talking about like I'm center, okay? I'm the fucking center down libertarian, really close, just cross the line to the right. This is my political compass. It's a video that I need to make for you guys. It's me doing my political compass. And if I don't do it too fast, I might have moved again because I'm always going around. Doesn't take does take long, but I think the progression is faster as it goes. It's progressive. Um, is exponential. Uh, cool. Legal que você veio do Instagram. Obrigadão aí. Seja bem-vindo. Então, continuando a conversa aqui, o Cuties, na minha opinião, in my opinion, the Cuties was like something that came from a background that wants to criticize over sexualization, but not only because of it is bad, but it's because they actually want the push the other way. So there are people, let's say, from the left, the extreme left, that wants a perversion, that wants, kind of like let the kids do whatever, let like a really weird part of the LGBTQ plus that would talk about even like the 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 age of consent for sex, that being like not something that it's good or whatever. I just oh my gosh, look, hi baby. Oh, did they? Did they just make a video, Viva and Barnes? Oh, guys, by the way, I got interviewed Viva. I don't know if you guys have seen my interview with Viva Fry, and I got Barnes to give me a yes so soon whenever I get to book, because sometimes can take a while to say yes, then to book. I will eventually interview Robert Barnes, and he is a really big, and I'm really proud of it, of have got him. And I'm just mentioning because I saw you mentioned that, and I'm super proud of have got him. So wait for Robert Barnes on Fanny on Zai interviews. That's gonna be huge. And yeah, and check it out. Go check their videos are amazing. Viva and Barnes together, completely recommend. They have amazing conversations about anything you want to hear. Uh, they're they're very reasonable and good arguments about everything they talk about. Would like to see them. I will probably watch then after this to see what they're talking about. That apparently they managed to put down cuties because of other problems with what is this distribution? What is the CP distribution? Oh, is the person that made the movie Sally Yates? And Legal Eagle is fake news. Okay. Yeah, I don't know Legal Eagle. I don't know Legal Eagle, but I know that apparently he's an idiot, according to Barnes. I'm sorry. I should not be. But I can look, I'm just like, I love making jokes and I'm going to just lose my friends, but not miss the chance to make that joke. So I'm sorry, Legal Eagle. I don't know you. I just repeated what I've heard from Barnes. I kind of trust Barnes' judgments a lot, kind of almost a little blind to believe Barnes. So I'll have to give you my bias, not here now. I admit it to you that when it comes to Barnes, I think when it comes to Barnes, I'll probably be believing him pretty easily. Okay, so the cutest subject is long because we're gonna have to talk about pedophilia and the show itself, and I did not watch, but what I've heard is that would have kids 11 years old taking nudes and being over sexualized by them, like by other people, I guess is the bad thing, because I don't know if it's that coming external from other people. I guess it is bad, okay? But if it is something that like I wanted to mention, like about my personal experience, like I think we are very sexual at this age, at 11 to, sorry, I'm gonna make some people pissed because yes, sim, eu sempre gostei de tirar fotos sensuais. Eu tirei a minha primeira foto sensual quando eu tinha 12 anos. Eu mesma, escondida, óbvio, do meu pai e da minha mãe, entendeu? Mas esse é que é o meu take on, tá certo? Esse aqui é minha opinião quando a gente fala assim, será que a gente deveria fazer uma conversa franca, uma conversa honesta, ou simplesmente falar sobre, né? So people, that's the point. The point that I'm here, someone mentioning in Portuguese, that I always wanted to take selfies or nudes. And I was like, not always, but I did take my first one when I was 12. Of course, hidden from my father or my mom. It would be tragic if any of them would find that. And I even ran a lot of risk because at that point, we would have to go to the stores and print out the picture. So I did that all by myself, running the risk of someone getting the pictures, and even think that my parents were the ones doing any type of pedophilia with my body. And it was like, no, that's definitely not. When I was 16, I think was when I printed out a picture for the first time. Before I would like just take and then no. Woo, that's crazy. But when I was 16 and I already had my tattoo on my back, then I was my first picture, my first nude, okay? Thank you. Obrigada. Well, okay. I no, and then no, sorry, Matthew. I did not finish my conversation. Yes, definitely. What I might have presented up here on the point before is what I was saying is like, look, who are the people to sexualize? Is should be like something that if it's natural for coming from them, I think some parents just don't want to accept that kids are sexualized at this age, and we are. We are very sexual beings. Now we're talking about with guys that get sexualized much earlier. You know masturbation, in my opinion, is like it's something supernatural. I always talk about this, and something natural about the human body. We do that, not only humans but also other animals. the point of like, should we stop doing this because it's bad? No, I don't think so. Should we talk about this to make it normal? Definitely. But the point is like every time we try to talk about this, you're crossing some line. So now for me, the most difficult thing of speaking of about sexuality with people in general in public is like, look, everybody's sexual. We all humans. And I don't care if you over sexualize or asexual, but we need to understand that everybody has their sexual side. Not everybody wants to share their sexual side or their sexy side, but we understand that everybody has one. Now, what is the important part of who should be talking to kids when they are learning? Should we just not talk to them? Should we ban them to even be sexual beings and tell them you're going to only think of sex when you're 18? That's not the best way, because for the communities that actually do that, what we have we have more disease, and we have more early pregnancy in early age. So I don't actually think the best way is to ban talking about sex in early age, but there is a right way of information to go, and I believe is the parents' responsibility and rights to decide how they want to raise their children, even though that could cause some harm. Because if you like tell the kids you should not have sex, they probably going to have problems when they decide to have sex or when they feel like they want to have sex. Okay, that's something nobody wants to talk about. Nobody cares about all these people that are traumatized, that have shitty sexual life because they were traumatized by their parents that could not approach the subject properly. I'm nobody here to tell the government to say I believe the government should be the one, because I don't think so. I do think is the parents' responsibility. And too bad that we have way too many parents that don't even want to see that their kids are growing and their kids are sexual beings just the way they are. I'm a doctor. I don't think I should be the one talking straight to the kids either. What I think so, and I don't think mainstream media, Netflix, government, or non-government organizations, or whatever, non-profitable organization, nobody but the parents should be the people to talk to their kids about sex in the way they decide. Now, maybe the parents will have some limitations and they will need maybe doctors or the school or someone to teach them. And now is another conversation to have with those parents, like when you're gonna look for help, how you're gonna find this help, who is gonna be your help. You're gonna look for a psychologist to talk to your children, or are you gonna talk to the psychologist or learn more what your children have curiosity about, and then you pass it to the kids, to the children. So it's like it is a very complicated subject. That's why I was saying like it can't be an entire show just talking about cuties, because just on the take on sexuality in kids growing and teenagers and all this is a big take. It's a long take. It has to have so many considerations. Okay, so I don't know, you guys tell me what your thoughts about the culture definitely shaped by people, and vice versa. So I don't know what is the take right. I don't think there is a right take. I think, yeah, let's just try to like not put in public schools any sex ed that will cross people's lines. And if you even put a sex ed in school, try to do that in a different day when you have the parents and the kids together. I don't know. I'm just pulling a bunch of hypotheses, because I'm not sure how we should approach this, but I know it's a very complicated and sensitive subject, and everybody's all over this place, and a lot of people all over the pedophiles. Look, pedophiles are not criminals. To have the thinking of is, these people have problems. Should we all like say like we should kill the pedophiles, put them in jail just because they had those thoughts? No, we should be talking about we need to help those pedophiles to not become child molesters. That should be the most important conversation to have. But now we're just gonna shame everybody that would be even like, oh, it's a cutie. And it's not even sexualizing the kid when you're going to make all the pedophiles go to be marginalized, not get help, be hiding on some corner, on some closet, and whenever they have a chance and they don't have help, they're going to end up being criminals, because then they will commit the crime that is to molest a child. Okay, but until that, we should be talking more openly about sexuality in general, and those controversies and very uncomfortable subjects for a lot of people, at least the people that are not uncomfortable about it. So I kind of feel a little bit like a, a need to talk about this, because I see everybody online like bragging about and feeling uncomfortable. I'm totally fine with my sexuality, with others people's sexuality as well. And I don't know if it is because of my doctor's, my medical degree. I also have a more like naturalistic approach of the problem itself, because it's a problem. I know we need to do something about it, but if we just freak out the way that people have done about all the problems have showed up recently, it's probably not the best way to find the solutions. So if you just yell on all the four corners that we should kill pedophiles or ban them or jail them just because they have thoughts, and it's, I believe that's not the best way to fix their problem and our problem as a society. Their problem as individuals that have a problem, and our problem as society to have individuals that could end up committing crimes and abusing children all around. Let's see here. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, because apparently what is seen to be, and everybody's like in question now, is like, did these people doing the cuties, were they really trying to expose it and speak against it, or they were trying to explore those children with the skills they are doing a movement for this? And maybe they would be even like being like the black, the wolf among the sheep. No, that's what is the fear. No one should be talking about it. Yes, that is the point. Definitely, it is. Definitely is, because it should have more of a secular approach on in all the subjects. In I mean, like, your opinion is for you. In the public sector, let other people be and do whatever they want, the way they want. Now we have a big movement of media, government, but you can see this everywhere. Look in Canada. If you turn on like, they stopped that. Like, "Ta-na-na-na-na-na-na," they were putting like it on the YouTube channel. Even the YouTube had like a Canadian uh, uh, propaganda for you wearing masks in public. Is that like an okay way to spend public money? Promoting, making propagandas to convince people of things socially, like social behavior. I don't agree. I don't think so. But that's what the government is doing. They take our money to make shape culturally our society, or they believe so. And definitely the criticism, and defense that needs to be done is like, who is the right. But about the cancel culture, I would say like, cancel the show not because of they are saying something that is uncomfortable. Maybe they did break some rule. They should not be canceled just because it's uncomfortable subject. If they did something wrong, yes, definitely, but not because they are talking about something that's uncomfortable. And by the way, apparently the people that were making this movie were ultra conservatives, like a Muslim woman trying to talk about over sexualizing kids in West society. What about all the problems with the Muslim society? Objectifying woman, because woman is not even a human being. It's still an, oh no, oh sorry, no, they became a live being. They are not still a human being, because before they were considered objects. Huh? So when they come to talk about the over sexualization of our children, I would talk about, what about the mutilation of your children on your, crazy rituals, religious, completely nonsense or no base at all. So I'm going to be like, that's why the center the center libertarians are so dislikable because we don't agree with the left, we don't agree with the right, we don't agree with the crazy ones. We have some nuance, by the way. Nuance, bro, makes some really nice videos. Um, Interesting. I don't know. That's a good question. Do they want justify that? I don't know because I've watched. Who is that video? Dark Matter 2525 when he talks about cancel culture and mainstream and media, not mainstream media, but media, talking about these people are trying to pass this message or brainwash these people. It's like, and the question is like, are they doing that really to convince you to do the same, or they're just living their lives and they are like that? And just because they are different, some people are like, you can't be like that. You're trying to make me dye my hair as well. It's like, no, I dyed my hair because I want my hair dyed, and that's it. Not that I go outside with pink hair and I'm really telling your children to dye their hair pink. But so it's I try to apply the same method to everybody. So, and I try to be charitable. I really will speak against the people that say like, let's my daughter is 3 years old. Okay. She has passed during the period when don't want to wear a skirt, don't want, sometimes misgender. Should I think my daughter somehow 3 years old want to be a boy at some point and then tell her like, sure, let's start taking hormones? Of course not, because kids are easily influenced by whatever people tell them, or even the environment. Let them be. Whenever she is an adult, she will be able to choose what she wants to do. Whenever she is more reasonable and she tells me things, I'll probably take her to a doctor, listen to her problems, help her, guide her. But what is wrong with us as society that we are actually talking about transitioning gender in kids that don't even have their sexualization yet? Like, I understand kids start masturbation as early as in the womb, okay, because we're human beings and we masturbate all the time. Telling you guys, we don't remember until we were like 5 or 6, but we do start early as 3 and 4, because that is when the hormones start kicking to start your maturation, sexual maturation. Okay. In But even though there are hormones going around, I don't think we should make decisions for life change or lifetime change like early like that. Okay, so there's a lot of considerations. I'm not defending any of the sides, I'm just trying to put some nuance here. Oh, great. My OnlyFans is nude, completely nude. The wall is more implicit nudity. They are completely nude. Yeah, it's like a Playboy magazine and sexy. Oh, I'm sorry. Gray, nude completo, mas tem nude completo totalmente, e tem biquíni, tem lingerie, tem fantasia, tem cosplay, tem muita, muita coisa, tá certo? Tem até pro pessoal que gosta dos furries, eu vou fazer em homenagem, só porque eu curto fantasia mesmo. So, I'm giving him the answer in Portuguese. He was asking about the OnlyFans, and you guys heard that there are nudes there, everything. And what I actually remembered to add in the end was, even for talking about LGBTQ plus, of course, I'm not LGBTQ, but I know a bit. And one of the things that I think is very fascinating is the furry world. So, as a costume cosplay lover that I am, I always love Halloween and Carnival and everything that you have to like enter your character and a costume or whatever cosplay. I love the cosplays and I love those conventions. I would love to go. Never been in one, but I'm planning on go to Comic-Con whenever the borders open and whenever we have some events. I will do it. So he was asking, and I was just mentioning that from all the different stuff that I've seen on the LGBTQ community, I really get fascinated by the furries. And I'm doing some furries costumes in my OnlyFans. I'm not taking the entire character and not really being a furry, a trans furry or trans species, but I have put options like to be a bunny, to be a cat, to be a fox, some things that I could do, and I would do different ones. So if even if anybody wants to call me a furry and one day, even if you guys want to no, like I'm not a furry, but I would be considered a fluid furry, okay? Because I'm gonna be different animals. I'm planning on doing like a from bird, because I'm a Dr. Owlet. So I'm gonna do from bird to cat, rabbits, Playboy bunny, um, and going through, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I go to like some weird ones. There is like dragons, but I need to pick something that I feel like it would be more matching with me. Okay, I don't want to be horse. That's definitely. I don't want to be a horse. It makes me think of Jake Hooger. Terrible, terrible, terrible thoughts. Okay, let me see. I like your comment. I don't know what that is. What is that? What is the VAG? I'll put on here. Your your comment was held. Yeah, that definitely. Go around telling other people about their sexuality unless they are perverts. Well, that is a interesting thing. I don't know. It's not the other way around. The people that keep telling people to not do, they are very far from being perverts. They also telling people to not do. That's why no fap, no? No, I know NoFap has a proper application, but the ones that are inside NoFap already want to convince the rest of people that is bad to everybody. It becomes a mob mentality every time they enter groups. So, like, yeah, the religious people believe like this is the right way to have sex. You should not have sex out of this. They keep telling people to not do it. The pushing on the perverts, I don't know. They want to say have sex like this? I've never seen any of this propaganda. I see like there is a lot of content. But look, the pornography, all the other things, you go if you want. Like the OnlyFans. You're not forced to consume that. So it's funny to say like that they are pushing into some narrative over people. I would say like yeah, maybe depending on when I watch the cuties, I will have some opinion about yeah, they are telling you what to do. But thank you. Devin, thank you. OnlyFans very worth it. Thank you. Oh, that is interesting. That is an interesting point. If it's weird, no, it's. I don't think so. I actually always thought like more spoiling. I always thought that too. I actually think the best thing is when there is the clothes on and then you peel off. Okay, so in that way, I guess you're gonna enjoy my OnlyFans because it's not that you're gonna arrive there and it's like it's going on the first picture, you're gonna be naked. I really make a lot of content. That's why I only have it for a month. I opened it in August 1st, and I already have more than 1,000 pictures and more than 80 posts because I do post, progression of peeling off. So it's like I believe what people would like is like a stripper, like it being stripping. So I'll start with something and then polling things as the pictures goes. And of course, the OnlyFans, you don't make much money from the subscription. So I have much more the hotter, spicier content behind the wall, paid extra. Okay. But $15, that is the price, and I'm always giving discounts. Maybe 1 week of the month doesn't have discount. Usually the last week of the month doesn't have any discount, but I'll probably be giving discount, like a fixed discount all the way all the time. for people that start, but the people that stay longer get more discount as they stay, because I want them to stay around, and I want to build my community over there. And also because I upload every day. So it's $15. It's kind of expensive, but I upload every day, and it's like a different strip every day. So if you guys like me or just want to support the channel, please consider go to my OnlyFans and check out my sexy content that is actually even more than what I have here, because I'm really good at it. You know, this is like a hobby, and that's like a vocation. I really enjoy. Eu prefiro tirar foto de lingerie. Yeah, I prefer lingerie than the nudes. But I have no problem with the nudes. Não, não tem problema nenhum com nude também. Oh, that's what I need to do? Laura Matsuda from Street Fighter 5, Japanese Brazilian. Okay, I'll check it out. I'm from Street Fighter when it was not even numbers. I'm like, I'm planning on doing Chun-Li. That is the character that I would play, because that is from my period. So like, I guess the young girls are doing Japanese Brazilian Laura Matsuda. She might be young, much younger than I am. Oh my gosh, of course I do. Claro que eu lembro. Pardal! Estudamos junto no estadual. Tudo bem. Saudade. Vivia faltando os trabalhos. A gente teve que fazer um dia, ligar para ele, pra pegar ele no flyer, trazer ele pro trabalho. E aí? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Devon. It makes me feel weird talking about someone else called Devon, because you know Devon is like it's such a name on my head for AIU that I just can't stop. I had to mention it. Sorry, Devon Tracy, but you Devon F. Faltava demais. Tempão demais aquele, né? Yes, that is right. I've never played any of games after Street Fighter. You even play Street Fighter too? I don't know if I played two. I might have played only the first one. That's nice. Thank you very much. I will check it out, because I definitely will do Chun-Li. That's something I planned and I promised. I will actually do the Mortal Kombat. So wait a minute. You guys gonna hold here? I have something new. I'm gonna kind of share with you guys this. Here. If the people like video games, because people here seem to like video game and media. Do you guys see I bought a Baby Yoda? I bought a Baby Yoda yesterday. I went to Costco, and then first thing I see, imagine, I just need to buy some food. No, Baby Yoda, toys, game stuff. And then I find the Baby Yoda for cheaper. And then I checked online, and I was like, just the same price online. I was like, I'll have to bring home. So I adopted Baby Yoda. Where he is now, I'm not sure. Because of course my daughter is playing with my Baby Yoda. It's like, let's adopt the Baby Yoda. And she loves Baby Yoda because we watched Mandalorian, and she watched the cartoon, the anime version of it. So yeah, everybody loves Baby Yoda in this house. And what I wanted to share, so I would do. I was thinking of Kitana, but then I need the fan. And when I went to the streets to try to find the guns for Lara Croft, because I have this Lara Croft planning since the first month, and I have not finished because I will make two different Lara Croft, like Tomb Raider, and I'll do the Chun-Li, and I'll do, when I went to buy the guns for Lara Croft, I found the daggers, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Melina from Mortal Kombat. And thinking of Mortal Kombat ninjas, I was thinking like maybe I do all the Mortal Kombat ninjas and then I mash all the pictures in one picture, like all Fanny dressed as different ninja Mortal Kombats. I have ton of ideas. So all this sexy and naughty stuff, oh my gosh, it's even worse than my channel. You know, that's why I should be like more like an entrepreneur, or like I have like the networks to like other people to produce the shows I want, because I don't have time physically to produce everything I have in mind and planned. Okay, that's why I get books and things going on and series and fucking crazy to live with me. But I'm planning recently hardly and very strongly on going back to Brazil eventually, because this process of becoming a doctor here sucks. And of course, I don't want to be 2 years just making money out of OnlyFans. And let's see, and or trying to work in restaurants. My last two experience trying to work in restaurant, because I had to look for a job to keep my child benefit or subsidy on the daycare that I recently got to study and prepare for the exam. And then they say like, no, you can't just study, you have to look for a job. So I got the job. I actually got a job in a restaurant. And the first experience, I got beaten at the work by a colleague at work, in the work, when the boss was not there. And then the boss showed up. I told her what happened and she fired me. Okay. The second job, the other restaurant, I started and was fine and I'm doing okay. And the boss told me there is some hierarchy. You need to be a busser for amount of months to become a server. And I'm like, that's fine, I'm fine. And then she did not like me and she contracted another girl like 1 week after and put her to train before me. Then she called me and told me, if you want to humiliate yourself and be treated different the way that you have been, because I don't like you, you can keep working. And I was like, no thanks. So I was like, it's very crazy to try to work with anything else, even though I was pretty willing to. I don't think, as many Brazilians would say, you should not work as in a restaurant or cleaning or anything because you're a doctor, just come back to Brazil. I don't believe that. I don't think there is any job that you're doing, honestly, that will take away your dignity. Even the naked pictures, even prostitution, even, I'm not forcing anybody to consume. If it's a consensual trade, I'm not ashamed to say I gave someone what they wanted and they gave me money. You guys can have different opinions. I don't care. Hello. Hey guys, go check Drunken Atheist Studio. Chris Cat, my friend. He has a really nice YouTube channel. And he's helping me on my OnlyFans. So you guys can complain to him about editing my videos. Chris, did you finish my porn review editing? Thank you. Maybe I should not say your name. Sorry. What's my opinion on boneless chicken wings? That's interesting. I don't know. Never thought of it. You mean like those techniques they put on those life hacks to try to take the bone out of it, if that really works or not? I've tried. Depending on how you cook, I think, yeah, works. Uh, what is that? I don't know. What do you mean by? I'm uploading it to Mega right now, right, Mia? Oh no, don't do that. No, please don't do that. No, send me somewhere else. I don't want another app, please. I know, but I already have Google Drive, Google Photo. I don't know. There are so many apps in this phone. I don't want another one. Send me on Skype. Try Instagram. On Instagram. Shit. Okay, I'll do it. Hey, look up. Everybody here. How are you guys doing? So yeah, I'm just staying around. Oh, I kind of missed some messages. Just a minute. Just a minute. I'll be back. Oh no, I missed only. Really? The Street Fighter 2 was the Chun Li appeared, so I did not even know that I like the Street Fighter 2 and not 1. Oh my gosh, I did not know that. Good to know. You know more than I do. I did not remember those things. When was that? Nintendo? I remember watching the show Street Fighter, parts of it. Sonya. Yeah, the points like I would love to do all the characters. For example, I play Apex Legends and I want to do the female characters on my OnlyFans. So I'll do Loba. I mainly the character that I used to play when I started playing was Lifeline. So that was the one that I wanted to do first. And in the beginning, I would make the jokes last year when in Halloween I wanted to do Lifeline, and I told them I said, "Can I do Lifeline?" Because some people told me I could not do because I did not have the accent and I was not dark enough to be Lifeline. And I was like, "Oh, fuck yourself! I'm gonna be a Japanese Brazilian Lifeline." So I'm gonna make all the versions, I guess, or I will end up buying wigs and then really trying to make the costume, the cosplay character, like originally, like I will do Watson, and then I buy a blonde wig, and then I put like that thing. I could do Natalie. Okay. CT, you need to message me. Hello. Hi, Marcin. You did not receive a notification for my live video. Oh, really? That's bad. Marcin is a friend from Poland. He used to have a YouTube channel and talking about politics, no? So, are you uploading things on your channel now, Marcin? We have talked about politics in Europe. He is in Poland, and we've talked about a lot of people that are famous, important. We pretty much disagree a lot. Marcin, and a lot of opinions about Molyneux, about Lawrence Southern, and other people. But I think it would be an interesting conversation to, to even expose those opinions that we both hold of other people. It's like just like talking shit about other people. No, no, we're not talking shit about those people. We're gonna make considerations about their position and how they are straw men. More like he's gonna make the straw man and now defend them. Because I don't think, for example, like Tommy Robinson, someone have mentioned to me like he tried to talk to Tommy Robinson because he's, some people straw man him a lot. The people were actually telling me to do it is because people believe I am a racist and him as well. But those are the straw men of us. We are not right wing, white supremacists, any of those things. We are not racist. We are not nothing of those things. I think there is a lot of the conversation that we need to be said, like laid down more properly, and the accusations are unfounded and their arguments are always reasonable. So I don't know. I've watched a lot of Tommy Robinson. I've never seen him being racist or anything. And some people will call him Islamophobic just because he has exposed a lot of the bias and a lot of the problems. It's like saying like if you say black people commit more crimes, people calling you racist. Muslims in Europe are committing more crimes. They are committing more. They are the ones committing gang rape in Northern Europe, and if the police and the government hides that, afraid of being called Islamophobic, I guess Tommy Robinson is doing a great job to expose the government and the police biases to not inform the nation properly. Okay, and you guys can just fight over in the comments about how Tommy Robinson is racist or not. I'm for free Tommy Robinson, free Tommy Robinson, free Assange, people that are for free speech and that are fighting really heavy oppression. So I talk about Marcy. Marcy, let's have another conversation another day, definitely. Um, and record. Mm. Oh, did you send? Did you get it on WhatsApp? So, guys, porn review being released just after this video on my OnlyFans. Go check it out. I don't know if that is sexy. I think it's more funny than sexy. What do you think, Chris? You're the one that edit. Chris is my editor, guys. I should call you some name, like give you like a position. You're not just my counselor or advisor or sub or friend. You do much more for me. Thank you very much. I very much appreciate. That's why you talk about the chicken wings and chicken tenders. I missed your message. I did. I went back. Now I'm coming back. As no as my boneless. Now I'm coming back. As no as my boneless. Okay, I see that. I did not know that. The chicken tenders are those. I don't like those processed things. I always like the chicken itself. Anytime I used to go KFC. Oh, guys, I don't make money here, so there's no propaganda. I'm saying names, but look, I have no intention to propaganda for one or other. Okay, just saying. Just disclaim of like not making money out of it. I used to go to KFC until they opened the Popeyes here. Okay, now I only go Popeyes, and might not be because of the chicken sandwich. Okay, I've tried. I don't think it's that amazing. I actually prefer the chicken sandwich, the seriously chicken from McDonald's. It's much better. But the chicken is superior for the Popeye. And I love their biscuits. I love their biscuits. They're so delicious. Shiva loves the biscuits, my daughter. So, what else here we gonna see? Mhm. I really like the chicken and I really like the thighs. Okay. I don't like the white part of the chicken. I'm very into the white guys. Like, because people keep talking about the yellow fever, but I guess Asians would have the rice fever. Rice fever. Rice fever. Yellows have rice fever. Yes. They love rice and they love white people. Okay. Oh, is that racist? No, that is sexual preference. Is different. uh, it is nice. Sonia is mortal. Oh, yeah. I'm just mixing it all. Super Mario was the best. Oh, that is true. I super play Super Mario. Su- oh, Susan Wick. Wick, Dick, him? I don't know. No, I don't think they have anything to do together. Yes, the big censorship on YouTube, it is, Marcy. I'm not gonna call you stupid. You should change your name. Don't be stupid. Uh, it is a big, but it happened in July when Molino, because Tommy Robinson was banned before, even much early before, years ago, when Gavin made the censor TV that then got Devon later, was because Gavin was censored. Gavin was banned because he made the 10 things I hate about Israel. That was an amazing, good video talking about the good things about Israel and Jews. And because the censorship is so dumb, they censored him without, like, blindly. And he made censor TV that in July received Devon Tracy that got banned with a lot of other people. It was not just Devon Molino, Stefan Molino, and a lot of people oh, everybody's home. I have to go. You guys Have a great day, rest of the day, and I'm gonna be uploading a video very, very soon. Hi, baby. You wanna come say hi to friends? And I forgot to tell you guys that I have the RWBY, the Ruby team. I bought.
a straw for you.
Oh, come. You brought me a straw? Thank you. Look, mommy's live. You wanna come say hi to my friends?
Mommy.
I'm showing my dolls. You wanna play? She said that this is her doll, the yellow one. So we're gonna make the Ruby team on OnlyFans as well. If you guys don't know, check it out. It's really fun. For the ones that know, check it out.
Mommy, you can
Mr.
cut my heel, Mama.
Come hug.
Mommy, you can cut my heel.
I'll take off your shoes.
Mommy, no flower for you.
You brought flowers for me.
No, it broke in the car, so she threw it away.
Oh, she threw my flower away. She brings me flower every day, guys. It's so amazing.
No flower. I don't want to bring the flower.
Tommy Robinson is amazing, Marcin. You have controversial opinion about it. Yeah, Tommy Robinson.
He's interesting.
There is a person here, Marcin. He is in Poland, and he tells me, he talks about how he knows Tommy Robinson is bad.
Whoa.
We don't know because we're not there. So
Well,
I don't know.
Can give us
I want more evidence than just a bunch of gossips. I've talked to him until now. It's just a bunch of names calling, just like adjectives, empty adjectives. I can't say anything about anybody. You know, like the same thing of talking about Lawrence Southern being racist and hypocritical, and like, that doesn't make any sense.
Fanny Anza is a Nazi.
That's not true. Yeah, no, you can actually say that. People keep accusing people, and then that is an empty accusation. It's just an adjective used isolated by itself.
No, it was proof.
That is really nice, Marcin. Tell your friend to come talk to me if he has evidence about, against Tommy Robinson or anybody. We're gonna talk about, because like I mentioned, like what I know from Tommy Robinson, what I followed him, he was very reasonable and never racist, never anything bad. I could not, and I watched so much that I'm a very skeptic about this opinion of being him doing something wrong, or one little thing he did wrong that nobody can really point out the specific. Like, okay, if there are the things that say hello.
Hello.
So if he did something bad that could be framed by the government or the justice to put him in jail or anything, that's fine. Okay, he paid for whatever, but the censorship, the persecution that he suffers, and all the other accusations that don't have evidence, more to just trying to discredit him. I'm sorry, I'm very skeptic about believing that, because I have consumed a lot of Tommy Robinson to know he's not racist. Okay. Islamophobic. Yeah. No. Oh, actually, I love Hawks. Thank you very much for bringing it up. I love when people bring let's dissect Islamophobic word. So, what is to be homophobic, or Islamophobic, or transphobic, or any phobic, arachnophobic? Let me just close that door. Just.
Sorry, Fanny.
It's fine. I'm gonna just stay a little bit longer, because she's gonna get show, and I really need to do at least Islamophobic conversation here. Okay, before we leave. So Islamophobic. So to be phobic, to have phobia of something, is when you have an unreasonable fear. You fear spiders because you think any spider is dangerous, and you don't really know there are dangerous spiders and not that are not so dangerous. Every phobia actually can be fixed with knowing more about what you fear. Okay, so if it is true that some people are Islamophobic, would be like they just see someone is, a person from the Islam, and they freak out and fear and run away and completely unreasonable because they don't understand the thing. But it's not that what's going on. Why there is Islamophobia? Why someone would be actually afraid of a group that have been terrorized us? publicly and caused fear and harm to anyone that doesn't really have one target. Everyone is a target. So I'm sorry to dismantle the Islamophobic term into, if someone is afraid of Islam, it's not unreasonable. Sure? Understood? So it's like, yeah, you guys can call someone. If I approach someone from Islam, the person just like, I follow Islam, and I start freaking out and mistreating this person just because of that, might be able to frame me as Islamophobic. But that is not the point. Now, pointing out the fear and the problems with Islam, it's not Islamophobic. It's a very reasonable fear. It's a very reasonable conversation. So you guys let me know what you think about it. Okay? Record it, no problem. Let's do it. So, oh my gosh, so much came while I was talking. Okay, let me see. Where did I stop? He keeps talking about the chicken. There's someone here eating chicken and watching, and then he keeps asking about chicken and talking about chicken, and I end up using a bunch of the time talking about chicken at KFC and Popeyes, and he's like, these spicy tenders from Popeyes are my fave.
Okay.
Popeyes.
Oh my gosh, I'll have to look. I will expose. Look, guys, I don't censor anything on my channel. Even if you guys write anything stupid, it's gonna be, yourself exposing your stupidity. I don't care. I'm gonna just exhibit everything. Okay, let's see. That's amazing. That just came down some Jesse Lee Peterson here now. He's like, that's amazing.
Amazing.
Because he wrote, Israel is synagogue of Satan. Okay, now I'm gonna have to sorry, Marcin, I did not know. I would not say that, but the first conversation we had, I did not notice you were such a conspiracy theorist. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to take this serious, okay? I'm not going to take this serious. I'll give you a chance to explain yourself.
I'm sure he has some nuance.
I expect he has some nuance. Yeah, no, sure. All the conspiracy theories have explanations and have a lot of evidence. You can actually find evidence on the internet for pretty much any stupid thing you want to believe, or any supernatural and imaginary or fantastic claim you want. Okay, that is not a point that I'm going to be debating. But I want you guys to just to have that in mind, because if you want to believe Bigfoot, oh my gosh, there is a lot of evidence for it on the internet. I'm not sure if you should just believe people telling you things, and that's why I keep talking about be a little bit skeptic. Try to get into the evidence, try to attach to evidence and principles mainly, because if you're gonna use double standards to measure people, it's not the best way to live your life. So I do not claim that they are Nazi, but they are Zionist. I was supporter of him. Poland is truly power.
Well, what's wrong with
not
the
UK.
Zionists?
What is wrong with the Zionists? I don't know. But they are Zionists.
Yeah.
To reticence.
For me, a Zionist is nothing more than a patriot for Israel.
Yeah.
That's all it really means.
I do not claim that he's racist and Nazi. Yeah, the Nazi word now, it's funny. Did I not read you guys this? Yeah, you guys need to read this book. This book, it's hilarious. It's every single paragraph is a punchline. It's laughing out loud reading this, not kidding. And I just thought of him because of the Nazi word. There is some consideration. Titania McGrath, that is the creation of Andrew Doyle. People that I want to interview one day, more people I want to interview. She actually writes in the book saying how they have succeeded on transforming Nazi in such a common word that now we have more Nazis than in the German Nazi for you.
There are more Nazis today than in Nazi Germany during the 1940s.
It was just so good. Um, so,
That's a lot of Nazis.
oh, Poland is safe. Can you tell me why? Why? Why you say is safe?
Safe for what?
Because we truly wanted to change something.
Safe of what?
I don't understand you speaking. There's some code. No, you can lay down more clearly your thoughts. No problem. Oh no, definitely not. Oh my gosh, I don't hate anybody because they have different opinions from me. Oh my, why I would it? I don't want everybody to think the same. Imagine how sad and silly and boring would be if we all agreed. I definitely like trigger warning for a lot of people. I might not represent 100% of you guys, or I might not even agree with 100% of the people that I have interviewed, so far. So it's like, yeah, that's definitely like it. No, that is individuality. It's the beauty of it. I'm a very humanist. You guys want to open a church? I'm really recently thinking of opening like a first secular humanist church because I think people need some talk, and in philosophy, like we don't need to say that it's religious. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. That's why.
Transhumanist church.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Thank you. This is my thing. This makes me happy when they come home. That was the gift that I did not get at first that I'm happy. See? It just made me
Now
happy.
she's a happy woman.
Now I'm a happy woman. I have my cold, sweet coffee. Sweet.
I made that one.
Did you make it for me?
Personally.
He doesn't work McDonald's doing this, okay, guys?
I don't know.
He's the manager. Because like, oh my gosh, she's dating a guy that is just like you, making
Worse.
ice cream in the McDonald's.
McDonald's makes burgers.
My husband is manager in a McDonald's store here, or two. So he got out of his position to make me. Instead of asking someone to make me, he actually made me. What amazing.
This is Paw Patrol.
Oh, let me see what Hawk's saying.
Yeah, it's Paw Patrol.
Yes, Hawks, you're right. But I think it is like, I'm fearless now. I've been through so much. Really, I don't fucking care anymore.
This is the real Paw Patrol. These are not real Paw Patrol. No,
That's right. That's right. I like your point. Like, I'm a rate for you guys. I know of the rational fear of Islam argument. I don't make it really because they just dismiss it as racism, and I agree with you. But that's what I was saying. Like, we need to be fearless. I am in this position already. Just correct people by saying Muslimophobic with an asterisk at the end. That's right. I like that too. Yeah, but I think it is my point of being fearless and opening this discussion is just because like so many people are afraid. I guess I don't have anything to lose right now, and I should. It's in the drawer. And I should just bring up something like if I don't have anything to lose and can add to the conversation, and someone can like not just because these guys that are being called names, a lot of people dismiss them already because they think they are racist. Of course, a lot of people might think I'm racist too by now because of the people I talk to, but I don't know. If someone will listen to me and like, oh, she makes some sense, I guess I will give. In Portuguese, we say, "I'll give my face to slap." So I'll put myself to this scrutiny, public scrutiny, to say that, and maybe people will disagree. But if we can at least open the discussion, and that's what we should be able to have impossible conversations. Now we're talking about the Peter Boghossian book that I'm always showing, and I want to read it for you too, guys. Way too many books to read.
That's good. Read all the books.
So I was actually waiting for Nathaniel to come home because, as I mentioned to you, I want to do a live stream on the Freebird Media, and we're going to talk about these discussions or in the street epistemology group about morality and beliefs and everything. And yeah, we're not gonna be here for much longer. Let me finish the comments and they're gonna hop in the other channel. Lots of work. Because Chris, Titania McGrath has a book. Yes, Andrew Doyle is the creator of Titania McGrath, and there is the book Woke, Titania McGrath, and it's amazing. Super recommend. I would love to be able to find the part I told you, but I will make a point of like I will highlight my book and bring one day just the best parts of it. And then you're gonna talk about a bunch of topics over the book instead of the boring reading the book. I bet nobody wants to really me like just read the book with my accent. And I would like so today I'm doing this more like even keep going with people home because I usually make it very professional apart. And I'm fine with just bringing you guys, at least from my Fanny and Zai channel, just bring you guys to my living room. No problem. Since I opened an OnlyFans, what else I'm going to be like really, afraid or shy or coy to share with you? Nothing. Nothing. I'm going to put you in there. Why are you poking all the time? Like, you cannot even hear what I'm saying.
Yes.
Oh, can you? I thought you had the headphones.
There's not enough noise to.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I cannot say other thing. Now I know I cannot say those other things.
You want me to sit right here like this?
So I cannot send keys to okay. I don't care about Israel. You're the one that brought Israel. Why Israel is that important for everyone? You should care about Canada and Brazil or United States, not Israel. Well, yes, you're the one that brought Israel. I was not talking about Israel until you brought it up. But I think Israel, it is important indeed. Okay? I'm going to explain to you why Israel is important. Because fucking people keep killing each other to get that land. Have you not watched the video I sent you? What is that video? The guy, I never know the land is no, but I wanted to know the name of the guy that makes that video, like to shout out to their YouTube channel. Have you guys seen that? This land is mine. Check out This Land Is Mine. It's a little funny animation. Not funny because it's fun. Okay, it's not funny because it shows that that place is bathed by blood of people claiming it is a holy place and it's someone's right. For me, the right was lost a long time ago. We should definitely do what Trump is trying to do to pacifically and Netanyahu. I never can say his name.
Ooh.
The Israel guy, Netanyahu. I don't know.
Netanyahu.
I mean, why can it not just be called Nathaniel?
No, say his first name. What is his first name? Is his first name Bibi?
Really?
I think so.
But no, I think they are doing a great job. We should be trying to do a Pacific Accord deal and a two-state deal. We should not ban to terrorists. So whoever is the most of terrorists, yes, they're going to be exterminated or something like that. But I don't think we deal with it.
It's
Benjamin
Netanyahu.
Netanyahu. I never know how to say it. Netanyahu.
Netanyahu.
Netanyahu. Okay.
Nickname is Bibi.
Oh, it's big. BB is like a nickname for Benjamin.
I guess so.
I thought Ben was the
Maybe his middle
nickname
name
of
is
it.
also with a B, so BB.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know so much.
Royce,
But where did we stop? So we were talking about Israel, and I was talking about how we should do a two-state solution, a Pacific two-state solution. Those guys are doing great. Trump is doing great. Imagine if it was Obama doing a deal like this. He would be president of the United States until he would die. He would get like a Nobel Prize every year. But no, but it's Trump. So no credits. Trump is bad. Orange Man's bad. No, not that I agree. Okay. I have nuance. I'm not pro Trump or against Trump. I'm just like, yeah, let's talk about this.
I thought we went through this last time. How many times do we need to do both of this? Maybe 6 months ago. Yeah, my situation still hasn't changed.
Baby? Who's that? Penis winners. I stopped there. I was talking about the Marcin commented too. Penis winners. I'm married, yes. Oh, that's yeah, I think so. Nat.
Yeah.
Penis winners. He's like, oh wow, you're married. Can your husband come on and say what he thinks about your OnlyFans? Are you okay with that?
Say what?
They want to know what you think about my OnlyFans.
Best OnlyFans ever. Everyone should subscribe. No, how did Alex Jones do it with Camp Dankula? Get Frenny and Zion OnlyFans. Everyone should subscribe.
Wow, if I had that,
I can't do his voice.
if I had Alex Jones to give that shout out, I would be like fucking explode.
You'd be rich as hell. Holy crap! If you got Alex Jones to say something like that,
I need to. So I no, but maybe one day, I've tried to talk to him. Name someone, and I might have sent them message already trying to interview them. If it's someone that I follow or I like.
No. I think he's not as unreachable as you might think he is. Same thing with like the guys who have been rejected from social media.
No, I've tried to talk to all of these people.
Yeah.
No.
You can't? You can't reach them?
No. I've tried Gavin. I've tried Alex Jones. I've tried the Molyneux.
Once you
I've
go on
tried
the Joe Rogan experience, everything will
Oh,
change.
sure. Yeah, but that would be the last one, not the first. I've tried to talk to Joe Rogan as well, of course. Not that I want to go there. He was like, you're nobody. But I would like to interview Joe Rogan because imagine how many. He is like what I would like to be one day. He has talked to so many people. Maybe not what I want to be one day because I don't think he's that smart, but at least on the same fame and talking to so many people. That's why he's into like, whoa, believing all the conspiracy theories and even all the crazy things that his guests say. He gets so excited. But I don't know. You said someone else that got banned. That was the one with Steve Crowder, Owen Benjamin. I've tried to talk to Owen Benjamin. I think he's great, crazy, but great too. Like he is a good musician and comedian. Crazy on the flat Earth stuff. I think he is flat Earth, huh? Is that what he got banned for? Jesse Lee, I would love to go to Jesse Lee Peterson. Imagine Devon have been there. Even that girl that Devon pick up, Ruby went to Jesse, huh? So I need to go, but it's gonna be amazing if I go there because he's gonna be like, so are you proud to be a slut? Are you proud to be a slut? Jesse Lee Pearson would be like intervening me. I was like, okay, are you proud of your YouTube? I'm proud of my YouTube, Jess. Are you proud of your OnlyFans? Yes, I'm proud of my OnlyFans. So you're proud of being a slut?
Benny,
Mommy.
does your mother know you're a slut?
Mommy.
Yes, Shiva.
I'm hungry.
Are you hungry? Okay, let's take some snacks.
Open
Okay,
up your lunchbox right next to you, Benny.
where's the lunchbox?
Right next. Let's check out.
Oh my gosh, it's so full. So heavy. You did not eat anything here?
No.
What is this?
Meat.
It's neat.
It's meat. It is meat. What happened? We forgot this in the car?
Yeah.
We forgot the meat in the car yesterday. Can you put in the fridge?
Yeah. It's going
Please?
to go.
Thank you. Oh, wow. Let's see. Oh, Pinos Winners found me from my own fans. Didn't know you have a YouTube too. Yes, welcome, Pinos. My channel is getting there. I will start monetizing soon. I have opened this channel more than a year ago. You can have the banana. I thought you wanted cookie. That's why I'm opening. Okay. Let's peel it off completely. Or just take a little piece because this one is the big one. Then you come back for more. So, yeah, I opened this YouTube channel more than a year ago was to just share everything I like and my interests and opinions and everything. And somehow I started interviewing people that I like and follow online. And so far I have 40 interviews in English and a couple in Portuguese. The English are the good ones, or the ones that I actually managed to interview really interesting, famous, and relevant people. As oh my gosh, the list is so big. It's like Lawrence Krauss, Peter Boghossian, James Lindsay, Mike Cernovich, uh, no, Raka Raka Ali, Sargon of Akkad, uh, Devon Tracy, Matt Christensen, Nuance Bro, Fleckas, Austin Fleckas Talks. Um, wow. And then on and on. I don't think I can remember on the top of my head everybody. Helen Pluck Rose, John from Dark Matter 2525, and on and on and on. Yeah. And in Brazil, I interviewed Pastor Adélio. If there is any Brazilian watching here, so you guys might know who Pastor Adélio is, a comedian, evangelical pastor parody online on YouTube that expose a lot of the religious abuse in Brazil inside churches using the scriptures to justify a lot of crimes. So he is really awesome. And that's how I end up being on the OnlyFans finally, because from my YouTube channel, I got known. People start asking, requesting nudes and stuff. And I decided to feed the demand and also get some goods from it. I love attention and money. You guys, whoever would likes to give money and get some of my attention and some of my nudes specific, because I understand there are a lot of nudes and a lot of attention people offering for even nothing. But yeah, feel free. Check my OnlyFans. The content is great because here it's like it's my fun, it's my hobby to talk to people about things and talk to people that I admire. And that's like more like a vocation because I'm naturally sexy and I like to be sexy and I'm very sexualized and I don't have any problem with sharing that with you. So enjoy. You still hungry? Let's finish the banana. Mommy's reading here. Let me see. Let's see. So we are naive because we're on the west. We are naive because we're on west. Okay.
My mama. What's it?
I guess I don't understand. You see that? You're just accusing people of things like, oh, you're naive. So it's like, oh, you just don't know. Sure, tell me what I don't know. um, you are in Western are naive. You are in Western are naive a bit. We now we know leave. Oh, we know leave. We were many times occupied by Russia, but we never gave up. Mm, okay, just because you are alive today. No, you did not go through any of this. You're being naive to say, we did this, we did. This is mob mentality. That is what you talk about when black people talk. But we were enslaved. You were not fucking anything. Stop that bullshit, okay? This is the thing that brings ideas of reparations because you think you were something. No, individuality. I've talked a lot about this in my channel. I talk about this all the time in my channel because people keep saying, like, other day I heard this guy. He thinks his life is done because his father was rich and now they are poor. He lost everything and now his life is done. He wants to kill himself, die, or whatever, and feel like his life is done. As like, what the fuck? You still can go outside and make your own richness. Why are you expecting your father to give you all? Okay? Or if your father was dumb and lost everything, why can you not go out there and then build everything back? Why the life is done? Okay? So, like, let's put in this sense in your argument. Okay? Or the black person in the United States that's like, my life sucks because of slavery. I was like, and you think you're stronger or better than us because the other generations went through this? You did not fucking pass through anything. And now you're just in the mob mentality of like, I'm better than you because of the culture, the history of my place. That is, I'm not kidding. That is silly. Don't be stupid. So, oh, Hawk's already answered here. Let me see. Have been attempts to eradicate and assimilate them. They went. No. Let's I don't think you guys are talking the same thing. Okay. Ron has done some bad stuff, though. They played a role in death camps, ruling the Holocaust, as well as displacing them. Like, yeah. The majority good that doesn't do anything doesn't help. That is why we talk that this majority good, silent majority is evil. And yes, the silent majority of, for example, let's bring back to like actuality.
I'm hungry, Mama.
Now the cookie, or you want the fruit, the cup.
Cookie.
Cookie? Yeah. Don't you want another one? Take two at the same. Yes, that is a good discussion. I would love to enter this discussion with you guys, but it's a little longer to go here on the German Nazi. Because that cannot polish, you were wrong. How it can make campus when it being occupied. Well, yeah, that is why I'm saying that this discussion is a little long, because it would be like that. Oh, why can I not roll back? There's something hidden here. Not, yeah, I like this. Stop spreading that shit. Why? Which one? I did not get the thing, that thing from Marcy. Question is, who created that problem with terrorists? I don't know. You don't actually, Marcin. You know what is your problem? Because you actually don't say, you insinuate things. Speak up. You speak clearly, please. Just say like, who created? Like, answer your own questions. Question is, who created that problem with terrorists? Who? You answer, not us, because you apparently you have a better answer than us. Terrorists, they I don't know, some beliefs make terrorists. There is like a conspiracy going on there, because if you actually have someone to say and evidence to point out, I bet you would have said and not just try to insinuate things. Oh, really? That is so amazing. Yeah. Muslims never attacked anyone or each other until the USA. Very good point. Don't be stupid. Yeah, don't be stupid. And yeah, penis. Yeah, I guess you speaking a little bit on the like the being sarcastic towards him for sure. Yeah, these people in Middle East are not killing each other forever. It was just USA's fault for sure. Yeah, try to go there. You're not gonna die just because you're different or you don't believe in Allah. No. Those places, like, and of course, and I don't. Do I need to say not all? I'm gonna say not all, but there are places in this planet I don't want to go because I don't want to be forced to wear a veil or I'm gonna be raped or killed. Okay, that is a terror to be in a place like that. So it is terrorism. They are terrorists. Some big proportion of the population, and including the ones that don't say anything and let this happening. The same thing with the German Nazi situation. Were the good people good people? No, they were bad, evil people that were allowing that to happen. The protests, let's talk about the protests. The guy that is in the protest and sees something happening, like it's not a protest. No, or sorry, it is a protest. Everybody has signs, and then one person takes a rock and throw to a window and break. At that point, this one person only is bad, but if the other nine around them don't do what we expect, that is like, drop your mask, drop your signs, go back home, because I'm not here to break, vandalize, or do riots. I'm here to protest. So drop your sign, drop your face mask, drop your little shirt, and go home. And say, I'm not in this riot. I'm here to protest. If everybody would do that, we would not have fucking ridiculous riots in the United States that end up killing more people than one innocent people that died. And I mean dying like being murdered, yeah. It's just like dying on the sense of like losing their lives, okay? Not trying to minimize the problem, no. But definitely, it doesn't seem that George Floyd was killed, by the way, just saying. The new evidence on the autopsies, okay? So if someone killed him, might have been himself. Count Dankula outro. Imagine if I get him or Count Dankula to say like, "Hey, go check Fanny and I OnlyFans." I need someone big like that to do. But I almost got banned from Matt Christensen and Beauty and the Beta Discord today because I tried to share my OnlyFans there, and then there are some incels there called me whore and threatened me to kick me out of the channel. I was like, I'm sorry, but you guys are fucking idiots. I did not say that. Yeah, no, today you're naive. Alex Warford. Okay, Marcin. Okay, you can stop that. Or no, you can say whatever. I'm not gonna say to stop because whatever. It's your opinion. It's like I would love you to have evidence to prove your points. Okay, that is just my point. Look, I'm fine with people claim fucking amazing, fantastic, ridiculous things all the time. Okay, you know what's the time to believe on those fantastic claims? When we have evidence for it. So you bring me evidence, I'll believe you. But I will not believe you only from saying those things. You're just attacking a bunch of people that you might not even know. You just offended that he said that some Jews are more intelligent than other nations. You're fucking ridiculous. You telling me that you does like you stop trusting completely. Like this person says a bunch of right things, including what he said that he might be right because he might be using some data. I believe Stefan might have used some data on IQ. And so he is saying something that is factual, and your arguments are, I'll stop trusting him because he said something that made me feel uncomfortable. That is very mob mentality. That's what you talk about all the time. Your feelings do not matter about reality. You cannot like IQ. It doesn't make it wrong. Mm-mm. We don't make a big drama of being banned on Facebook or YouTube. No, we don't. Devon Trace is in Censor TV. Go, guys, go check it out. He probably is making more money on Censor TV than on YouTube. Everybody that got kicked out of the YouTube, they're doing great. They did not stop their career. YouTube is not the end. There are Parlor. There are so many other. There's Minds IRL. There is like YouTube is about to die. I'm gonna be insurging in the YouTube because all the big guys are being banned or kicked out, and then I will come, you know, I'll be brought to light and to YouTube. But here, it's censorship of the bad way. And it does not really turn much better for Joe Rogan to go to Spotify. He actually got banned there like much faster and easier than on YouTube. So I'm sticking around until they decide to ban my stuff or not, because so many people have tried to strike my channel because of my NoFap video, the video against NoFap movement, or not against NoFap movement, against the myths in NoFap movement that some silly dumb guys want to spread around and convince that masturbation is bad to everyone. This type of myths like this. That's like someone works for Zionists, and what is the Zionists doing bad? Just recalling them Zionists? Call me naive, call them Zionists? Woo! Ridiculous, afraid of it. So, and then you don't trust Mullen, no, because he talked about intelligence and you felt too offended. You and Western make big drama of band? No, we don't. Might be a good idea to stick it to these authoritarians who love censorship to make a new version of cuties. Oh, uh, I guess they're gonna try now, but definitely what they are gonna their attempt was failed because the cuties was like too against their society. Was like too. I actually don't know because I did not watch. We talk about this, but it's like because there are so many conspiracy throw on the air. Like some people saying like, oh, they did that because they wanted to abuse these kids, and other ones like, no, they did that because they want to criticize our Western society that does that to the kids, that over sexualize the kids. And other people said like, no, no, they did that. So I'm not sure. I don't want to assume why they did that. I will watch the movie and say what I saw from, and I would be more interested to hear from the people that made what they were trying to pass. But I would be definitely talking about, hi, Alex, how are you doing? Good to have you here. Thank you for coming. And so, yeah, I was just thinking of if we talk to the people that made it, we might not agree with their points because they are just trying to say like Westerners are over sexualizing their kids and they are over sexualized when they are just the other side of the coin when they actually think people should not have sex at all. Okay, apparently we're talking about like some ultra conservative Muslim woman that made this show, so I'm not gonna say, but I probably don't agree with them either. You know, like I mentioned, I'll probably be in the middle and they all throwing poop at me because I don't agree with either of their opinions, left or right. Alex, thank you very much for coming. I kind of stopped the conversation. I kind of stopped reading the message on Marcin. He spread that Poland is responsible for Holocaust. No, nobody said that. You are saying a bunch of things about a bunch of things about a bunch of people. You just assume a lot of. When I say who is responsible for terrorism, you gonna call me conspiracy man. That is fact. You did not say it. I'm still asking you. I'm still asking because you just say like, who are responsible for terrorism? Reticence and three dots. And it's like you make questions and you answer your own questions with your assumptions. You assuming a bunch of things. You throwing a bunch of empty accusations in the air. That's what I'm saying. That's why you sound conspiracy. I'm not saying that you are conspiracy. It could be that you're saying something valid, but you did not present any evidence. You're just accusing people of names. You're calling names and you're accusing people of things and saying like falling into the conspiracy that is online. It's like, oh, because you know this group of people are controlling other people. It's like, okay, where's the evidence of that? For that? Where is the evidence for that? When you have evidence for that, we will believe it. Okay. Hey, Alex. I would, if you're still here, I would love you to bring something up on this conversation because Marcin really wants to say that you, you know, I'm naive. I'm working for Zionists on Freebird Media. And since I'm in my channel, I guess we can make a little bit of conversation here and then go to the other channel. I was trying to go to the other channel. I just got caught. We have so many plans. And unhappily, Alex is super busy, always coming back home already late where he is on this. Yes. So I would love to. I kind of told you I have had a conversation with Marcin before, and we're planning another conversation recording for the channel. But he seems to have a lot of points to bring to us. Apparently, we are naive and we are working for really bad people that control the third dimension reality. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't want to be sounding like I'm making jokes of you. I'm sorry. I apologize. But you see, I really need some more of them. Let's see here. Who spread that Poland is responsible for Holocaust? I don't know. Get that. When I say who is responsible. How many people USA murdered? How many people USA murdered? It was on behalf of name fight for freedom, but just some people are able to can see it. What? Okay, I don't know. Yes, people are fighting for freedom. Some I didn't know. Yeah, George Floyd was a fraud. I'm sorry for that. I stopped saying. It's okay. Hey, Alex. Other Alex. Alex Braga de Jesus. O que se trata o assunto aqui? O assunto aqui, Braga, começou falando só batendo um papo, a gente já passou pelo OnlyFans. É tipo um longo show que eu tô tentando fazer uma vez por semana ou fazer ao vivo uma vez por dia. Tô fazendo experiência essa semana para ver como é que fica, tá certo? Mas estamos falando mais de política e o pessoal tá debatendo aqui um pouco Israel e né, Alemanha nazista do passado e a Polônia, as influências e o nowadays, atualidades, como que tá e a questão de Israel, né, no momento. Oh, that's nice, Alex. Yeah, I spend now I'm hitting 3 hours here, and I came just to sit and talk to the camera. I was not feeling like really producing anything specific, even though I had made a lot of plans for Freebird Media and for my channel, but I was just like lazy. So having people to interact feels better than to do a monologue, to record just by myself and feel that it's not good and not released. I prefer having like this. Um, and then it's really nice. Marcin has talked to me about a lot of things. We kind of disagree in a lot of his opinions about people, some people that I have followed, and I don't try to assume things from people just because I disagree with them. So it's an interesting exchange. Maybe Marcin, in the end of those conversations, will be able to step back on his assuming things just because he disagree with, like Molino said something about intelligence, and that was enough for him to stop following him. Maybe next time he will think more of like, yeah, nobody is gonna agree with me 100%. I might not be able to find anybody that I agree 100%. Should we be blackballing? Should we be canceling people just because disagreements? And we're not Zionists. So. Yeah, that's right. It's amazing. It's an interesting thing because I would say like go watch the woke versus racist from Ryan Long. I would love to interview Ryan Long. I have shared his stuff everywhere I go. And I think that video is one of the best. Mainly the closing scene and discussion. It goes very well on the Nazi Zionist conversation. It's an interesting thing. No, no, no. You did not call us. You did not call us Zionists. You just said Alex work for Zionists. Right here. It's where you said that. But imagine if we were already working for Zionists. So the Zionists, I want you to explain to us who are those Zionists, because the evidence is not just there are Zionists and he's working for them. It's like, okay, so who are them, and how do we define Zionists to frame them as one, and what is the bad thing of being a Zionist? Because if if I'm a proud Brazilian, or if I mean someone watching, a proud American or a proud Canadian or a proud Japanese or a proud whatever, is that the bad thing? So it's not probably the bad thing just to be proud. There is something else. You need to be clear about your accusations, and that's what I'm talking about all the time. You just insinuate, and the rest is we have to work that out in our mind. Try to be more clear, okay? Clear up your ideas. Try to do a little bit of we should do that. Street epistemology on your beliefs, okay? I'll bring you to a Vanilla SE Street Epistemology International group. It's a huge group where you can actually explore and review your own convictions and beliefs, okay? It's an interesting thing to do. Okay, Zionist movement created problem with terrorism. Still not clear? If you want to prove, I can send you many material from USA. No, I want you to prove. I don't want to have to read a bunch of material to prove what. No, you prove. Who are the Zionists and how do they do it? Is there any evidence, or is just a bunch of crap from conspiracy theory garbage online? So, Alex, if anyone can explain how I'm connected to anything Jewish in any way, I would love to hear that. For sure. Yeah, I would like Alex. That's what was one of the things that was like, look, Alex never told me anything of this. That was never something that was in between our conversations or we have pointed out. So if you have any evidence, I'm willing to check it out. But yes, of course, evidence, like I mentioned, you want evidence for Bigfoot? Yeah, you can probably find online. And I guess there are sources we can't verify or trust. Okay, so I'm not. It's not that you're gonna send me something and I'm gonna throw in the garbage like, oh, this is garbage. No, no. Let's analyze. We should actually analyze. Let's try. Let's say like this, Marcin. If you have so much material, let's analyze it on Zoom. Okay, screen share and then present to people, and we can both give our opinion about the data you have, and then let people decide by themselves. We even share the sources and let them go and check by themselves if it makes any sense. Because it is such a great thing. Imagine, it's just the same thing I keep talking about when people say, like, we have proof of extraterrestrial lives or Bigfoot. It's like, yes, definitely we have that data evidence on the internet. And no scientist or anybody of credit have taken that and credited it. No, or made a lot of money for such a discovery. So I'm very curious, skeptic, but also curious to hear to analyze your evidences. Okay, so if you're gonna like just open the eyes of the entire planet of something that was always conspiracy theory and never had some evidence that we can actually judge it and like, yeah, this is trustworthy, and now for some reason you're gonna bring it to me and we're gonna expose the truth to the whole internet. Guys, check it out, don't miss, we're gonna expose those Zionists. Wait, and you guys gonna see the show's gonna be amazing. Let's open here. Penis again. Masturbation is good for men because if you have too few ejaculations, you will get prostate cancer. I think NoFap is really a feminist movement to kill men. It might be, but listen, I would not. Do you think it is a third wave feminist movement that hate like this sex war? It could be, according to Marcin evidences, I guess this is a really good explanation. We should definitely start spreading this message. No fap movement, it's something that should not be a movement to help people unless they have gone through doctors and they found out that there is nothing else but stop masturbation and and pornography. But my point is like more people are being convinced they have a problem than they actually have a problem. Okay, because if you considering biology, human biology and medicine, yeah, the number of people that actually develop problems just from masturbating and consuming pornography in a negative way, it's almost nothing. Usually it's like people that already have problems and then have it worsened by the masturbation and fapping and pornography, and more because they use in an abnormal way and not because of the thing itself. But there are a lot of there are arguments towards your point. Okay, penis. There are some studies talking and doctors, urologists talking about masturbation as a protective habit for prostate cancer. And I've read the numbers. It's about 21 times a month. So you guys can take a week off. All right, a little bit more. But yeah, if you guys want to be safe from prostate cancer, the same way some people believe they're going to be more masculine, more or sexier, not masturbating, you can also fap every day, and some days more than a day, more than once a day, with the excuse that you're just protecting yourself from prostate cancer. No problem. So, Alex, I never called you Zionist. You are one of the truly Canadian patriots. And Goldie, I remember you, how you fought. I will definitely. We were trying to to get Faith Goldie to give me an interview. I have messaged her personally to my channel, and because Alex has the contact, I uh, I asked him to ask her to give me an interview, and then we can talk about her career and everything, all the cancel culture she went through, and all this debate on even those things. Are the Zionists there? Are they controlling? What is reality? What is conspiracy? What is myth? What is real? Oh, I understood you wrong. Alex Jones, not Alex from Bird Media. Alex Jones is conspiracy theory. Oh, Alex Jones is
Infowars.
Zionist.
Oh, Alex Jones is a Zionist.
I don't think so. I think he is very
Don't you need to be
independent.
a Jew to be a Zionist?
No, now you can just like Israel.
Is this like a black white supremacist kind of thing?
Yeah. It's just like that they would say like, oh, if you're not Black Lives Matter, you white supremacist. Like, fuck, I'm not even white. And now you guys have seen that I'm not white, but I can be a white supremacist because they have declared that Asians are not people of color. Okay, because Asians are very connivant, very conveyed into white supremacy, patriarchy, and Western culture. I don't know. It's just so much garbage. And I cannot even. It's like, sure, don't have time for conspiracy theories. Mm-hmm. I see. Alex Jones, yeah. Sem problema, Alex. Muito legal você passar por aqui. De vez em quando apareça aí e vai acompanhar os vídeos em português. Tem uma parte do vídeo que é em português, tá certo? No comecinho, se você voltar lá pro início. I was just saying that we have some English and Portuguese in the beginning. Okay, we got you, Marcin, that you're not talking about Alex, you're talking about Alex Jones. But I don't actually think Alex Jones is also Zionist, but that's fine. How I can explain to someone my point that I do not have beautiful face. You can laugh with me. You can talk, grandpa. Okay. What is that? Yes. So, Marcin, you see that you're still doing it? You're still doing like Black Lives Matter is created on purpose. You should have organized yourself and not just watching YouTube and false patriots. Look, again, you're just accusing. You're not even laying down what your real thoughts are. Okay, I cannot tell what you believe, and that seems like a little bit of a waste on my side to try to talk to you when you just like throw accusations and don't clarify any of your, just name calling. So it's like in the name calling here, it's like, yeah, I agree with you. Black Lives Matter is an organization that might have been created on purpose. Who purpose? For what? Who are these people? And what are you actually trying to say? Because I could say like, yeah, the purpose of them is to protect Black lives, and you're like, no, the purpose is to kill all Black lives. I don't know. So I don't actually know what you tried to mean when you wrote this. See, is what I'm like completely blind. I don't know your opinion. If someone comes to me and say like what Marcin really believes about Black Lives Matter, it's like he just said it's created on purpose and that we are all naive and silly. But he did not even told us the truth that he detains and doesn't share with us. Apparently, he knows something that everybody is just silly and do not know. You see how you sound like him? Really? I would not say crazy, but it is. It sounds crazy. Like you want me to convince me something that you would not even laid out properly in front of me. Like, so yeah, for me it's gossips. You know what? Like me saying like, you know, that guy, he did that on purpose. It's like, okay, what was his intention? Yeah, no, you know. Okay, guys, I guess it's done for today. Marcin, I'm really curious to hang out and we can analyze, you know, like not you trying to convince me with words. Let's try to lay down this meeting with Zoom meeting, share screen, go through your evidence, present to these people that are so curious to know what you know that we don't know so much. Okay, and you can actually try to do on Freebird Media if Alex is fine with that, I share here, or I do on my channel if Alex like it. We can share on Freebird Media as well. Okay, not all. I love not all. That I don't even know you, but definitely we have to use so much recently. Not all. I guess you came from AIU. Everything that he used most makes me think of it. Look, how can I? No, you do. I would love you to explain because that is the point. If you just say you have to believe me that you're naive and these people are bad and don't present evidence, yeah, you actually just trying to convince me and you just want me to believe you. And that's why I said like I don't just believe people. That's why I'm an atheist. You know, you have to bring me the time to believe anything is when I get the evidence for that. So I would love you to present us those evidence because it would be very bad as well that you were so knowledgeable and you just like pointed out, made us know, be aware that we are silly and naive and you don't know the truth and you're not gonna share it with us. Okay, just saying.
You finished? Oh, you did your jump?
Oh, no, no, I do. I hope you catch me next time. Today I spent way too much time, 3 hours and 15 minutes, and we went through everything. But I guess maybe it would be better if I try to start on Monday doing a conversation like this, and then I lay down that I want to talk about cuties and the Black Lives Matter, and we kind of talk. Even if I said that would make another show, so I guess we kind of a little bit over this. But I will try to make something better and try to be more often. Present here and Freebird Media Canada as well. Don't miss my book club. Read those books. Come talk to me. Oh, I just lost something here. Mike Cernovich, Gorilla Mindset, Woke, Titanium McGrath, Andrew Doyle, Culture War from Alex Adams. Let me show you my collection. Am I showing my butt here when I do this? I don't want to. Okay. Because I'm not. It's not my intention. Not right now. Just a few. I don't have everything here, but these are the ones. Oh, I forgot some. It's okay. Here. This is for Freebird Media Canada. The ones I'm gonna read on Freebird Media Canada. Righteous Mind, Jonathan Haidt. It's of course I don't agree with the book. I've read it. That's why I want to make book club to know we can explore and praise the good parts, and we can just disagree and philosophize, exercise a little bit our thoughts about the parts we don't agree. Professor in the Cage from the John and the God Show. People that I'm trying to interview, those two guys, I'm trying to interview and making book club on Freebird Media Canada. Really nice. Talking a lot about masculinity, against the myth of toxic masculinity, and really helping the guys to feel better, purpose, like fulfill their lives with purpose. And like there are so many people that feel like they are lost and have no path. So how to find your destination? Like, first, we also gonna talk a lot of personal, but also the social and culture that is influencing all of us so much. Culture War from my friend that also made those, and he had made illustrations of my nudes. So one day in the future, I will print out a bunch of cards like this one. This is not my body. This is one that I received from him when I received this book. He's making the second book, will send me one. We're gonna have another conversations about his second book, and one day I will print my postal card, and maybe I'll make a promotion and give away to my fans here, my followers, my nudes in a postal card. I don't know, something. And How to Have Impossible Conversations from James Lindsay and Peter Boghossian. And James Lindsay with Helen Pluckrose have also, Peter Boghossian made the grievance studies that you guys have heard, and I have interviewed all of them. And Helen Pluckrose and James Lindsay just came out with a new book that I'm waiting to print and be sent to me since August 19th. The Cynical Theories. I already pre-ordered months ahead, and I have not received my book, but I do have a conversation again with Peter and another conversation with James as soon as I get the book and I read. Okay, you guys keep tuning, and there's like so many people, so much interesting thing to talk about. Don't miss tomorrow conversation uh, with Vincent from the Babylon Project and Thinking Out Loud. Next week, next week or in 2 weeks, Sargon of Akkad and Nate Talks to You. Those are the interviews for this month that we have laid right now, and more to come whenever. You guys, thank you very much for coming, and I love to spend that much time here. I should do this every day from all day long. Like I should make like more like a show vlog, and we talk about whatever. And I can hang out here for hours, no problem. Caps on. I'm in Canada. That's right. We're in British Columbia, BC, Canada. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Marcin, for the sending hugs and kisses here. Family will receive. I should stop reading books and start living life. That's right. But I do live a lot. I actually take the books to the parks, and then I land out there and like, what you gonna do in the park? Laying down the grass. Read more books. Then I listen to some books. So, oh yeah, audible.ca. Guys, I love that. You get one free book per month. So even if you don't like have don't have money, don't want to spend, you can get free books, at least one book a month. Of course, it's little because I can listen to a book like fucking 4 hours, 8 hours. When I was doing shifts in the restaurant, I would listen to a whole book in one day, doing working. Yes, the YouTube, yeah. Nate talks to you. That's awesome. Thank you, Chris. It is. I got it from. I just bumped on Vincent YouTube channel, and then from his channel, I watched the interview with Nate Talks to You. Then I learned of Nate that is pretty awesome and cool, and I never seen before. Then I reached out to Nate, and Nate already knew my channel and some of my interviews. He accepted right away, and was pretty cool. It's gonna be just like one day is Sargon, the next day is Nate. It's gonna be really close in 2 weeks. Okay. I'll let him know. I'll tell that you guys like his stuff and he should upload more often. Bible is the best book worldwide. Which one? Which Bible we talking about? Oh, you're looking forward to the Snurgon interview. Yeah, we really miss the rule. Definitely we miss AIU. But you still can catch him. He is really doing some like I'm always following everybody. Don't think I stopped following anybody after I interview them. I really follow those guys. Devon is on Twitch. Is the easiest way to pick on his stuff without paying if you're also banned. uh, watch Devon on Twitch. Okay, that's or Sensor TV. Then you're gonna have access to everybody. That is pretty awesome. That works with Sensor TV and Gavin McGinnis, Sophie, and what is the what is the other guy? The one that fuck, I forgot the ginger guy. He's that is a professional troll. That guy. Uh, mhm. I'm reading the Bible in my other channel, the channel República Ateia, the Atheist Republic in Portuguese. I'm reading the Bible in Portuguese for people and talking about all the inconsistencies since like the first word of the book. Okay, so it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun that he brought up the Bible is the best book worldwide. But I'm reading the Judeo-Christian Bible with NVI version. Okay, so it's a pretty funny one. That's full. Oh, they are all funny. They are full of inconsistencies. But this one it explains their inconsistencies, trying to make any scientific claim because we are so scientific that we translated all the words and even modify some to make some sense. It's like, yeah, we know that's how the holy books work. And it's good that I'm here because here is going to be more atheists than if I'm go to Freebird Media and talk about atheists there are like 3 people already. Jesus love you, God loves you, and your family is like, oh sure, yeah, because you know what people that love Jesus love to do, evangelize, they shun. um oh my gosh, you really fan of Nate Talks to you. Nate Talks 6 years. Oh wow. Copper Cap, that's right. And Milo. Oh yeah, Milo Yiannopoulos. But I don't think I can. Milo is so famous. Gavin are so famous. Milo and Gavin, they are so famous. I don't know if they would talk to me. And I don't know if they would talk to me if if they would be more into the canceling because I don't know. I might disagree with them with a lot of their videos they have made some videos they have made. Milo, no, because I think I don't take Milo serious completely. Yes, I think Milo is a professional troll. Copper Cab is a professional troll. Gavin is pretty on the edge, like, but he's pretty serious. It's just like he has that humorous sense, and I love it. I love them. I love all of them. Yeah, they're pretty good. Copper Cab is just, I don't care. I don't know much. The only things I know about Copper Cab is being mad, fighting Gavin, and being one of the videos on Raka Raka Ali, and maybe in one of Milo's uh, speeches, I kind of saw someone that looked like him, but I was not sure. So yeah, that's Nate is he's a big YouTuber, yes. Oh, Nate has what, 500,000? More than, I think, 700,000 followers. He has a long time internet. Yeah, he has a huge YouTube too. The site, which site? Not a fan of the site. The Censor TV. Yeah, Milo is an interesting. Yeah, that's why he is a ultra gay, ultra conservative, ultra religious, or what he calls himself. Of course, he's not all of that. He's just a little bit of each one of those things. No, he's very much gay. Gay, very, very, very gay. I really love the Raka Raka song about Milo. The same way Raka Raka song about Sargon. Those are really good ones for people that know those people and know Raka. Check it out. It's great. So yeah, Milo's song from Raka is amazing. Gavin is mad laugh. Yeah, Gavin is great. Gavin is great. I love him. I would love to talk to him. Coppercap did a dope diss track on PewDiePie. Like he can actually rap. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Okay, not all. See you and I'll catch you guys all next time. Thank you, Marcin. I'll check it out. Jump on my channel and check out my Malu playlist where I filmed his disaster of an event at DePaul University, Chicago. Bye, Marcin. See you guys next time. And yes, go check out Drunken Atheist Studio. I think Chris has a video where he's like walking close to Milo in one of the events that did not work. People were trying to cancel Milo. Yeah, and all this thing is starts like the cancel culture conversation start that far. And now it's time to go. Babies cry. So yes, it is time to go. Thank you very much, you guys, all for coming and sticking around. And I'll see you guys next time, next video. I'll try to do this more often. And I'm sorry for the crying. Bye bye.